Yo, so Danny Styler, here we go, man. Let me turn this right off now. One sec, man. Won't get no copyrights straight out of the beginning. Yeah, so I've gone live. I've hit the button 9 p.m. My browser has lost connection to the camera. Good. Yeah, it's talking madness to me there. Let me just get rid of this on the screen. Secret Squirrel has entered the studio. Add to the stage. This layout's different. No, it's telling me about they put the gun guest there. The layout's a bit different, man. They're upgraded. Your secret on now. To the stage. Right, yeah, man. So we're a minute in there. Sorry, me mumbling and jumbling around for the first minute, not knowing where I was, stuck in the Matrix realm, getting locked. With getting locked, man. Just getting locked in. No one knows what it's like to get locked in. You know when you're trying to like figure out a new panel and like a new setup. I've got ADHD secrets, so I don't like it when something like StreamYard updates and moves all its app around all over the place. Not when I've been used to it.
Recently, to be fair, like
it has changed, hasn't it? Like since I've been streaming, I think it's been nearly a year. Like,
yeah, it has changed a wee bit. Like,
you know what I mean? But yeah, people, I'm glad to anyone that's in right now. Thank you for joining. Try and hit the like button. It boosts up the algorithm. Believe it or not, not a lot of people actually believe it, but it is actually a true thing. The more interaction that someone has with a video, the more it goes up the algorithm. Even if you want to write a hate comment on the actual video itself afterwards, once it's done, that'll boost up the algorithm as well. So yeah, Secret, I see that you're smashing lives at the moment again. You're pretty much setting the stage really for how it should be done, aren't you?
I wouldn't suggest that, like, but I would just try and keep it cool, man.
Well, you've got a good audience there. You've got an audience. You've got the interaction going on, and then you've also got a panel of people. Like before, I know I've sent out a post before with arting people that, well, I don't have a clue who's who with who and so on. I'm probably better off leaving you to actually promote the stream sometimes, because you're obviously you've got the right people to actually to promote it too, type of thing. Whereas me, I'm using the old school method. Probably end up with half with trolls. That makes sense. Oh yeah, man. I mean, trolls are different, mate. Man, we were talking about the biggest super troll on your channel before, and I mean that he broke the record for what a troll is like. He's like the documentary version. You could make like a BBC One documentary on him, of what an evil internet troll looks like, and then you get him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'd definitely be the definition.
I was going to do a house tour. I was, could you not hear me then for a split second?
Yeah, just a wee second.
Did you hear me say I was going to do a house tour then? No.
Yeah.
You heard me say I was going to do a house tour?
I did, yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, that was when the screen's off. The only reason why I'm asking that is because when the screen goes off sometimes, I wonder, does that cut my microphone out? Yeah, because I've just installed like the new lights, like sensor lights underneath my in my kitchen, yeah? Underneath your side. So when you walk over to him, like, obviously that's where you might build up, or you might cut your onions, or you know where I'm coming from, like cut your chicken. Man's got lights underneath all my things now. It looks posh, mate. Look posh anyway, but still. You need to see it, mate. You need to see it. But that means I'll have to unreveal the camera. It's not such a bad thing. We've not got ugly faces in the building. My camera might come on now. Right, because I'm sat with a light on over there. Now, mind you, people, I've lived here for 1 year. You're not going to see the lights coming on in the kitchen here. Here's the lights coming on behind me, right? Now, watch this one over here in the corner now. This one should come on. It's already come on. All right, boy, here's what I'm on about. Like that underneath there. Them ones. The lights, sensor lights. So now if I walk away from it here, it'll go off in a minute. So if I walk into the kitchen and they're like, 2 o'clock in the morning, I don't need to go turning the lights on and that. I just walk toward my sensors.
Yeah, that's actually quite good.
See what I'm trying to get at now? That's what I mean. Like that one over there now, that one there now, that one's gone off now. You see what I mean? So we walk back over to it now. Oh, there you go, back on. That's a bit where you make your brew as well. And trust me, man, I've got the cook. You know what I mean? You don't do a test on me, I've got the MO, I've got that. I've got it all in secret. They can't do one of them tests on me today, fam.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's my birthday at midnight.
I'm good, Andrew, mate. How's yourself? It's good to see you in the chat.
No, man, Andrew. I didn't look in with the chat there, man. I see, obviously, I put your comment on at the beginning, see at 9. You've written, yo. I should have acknowledged you. How are you, my friend? Hope you're good. Thanks for even joining in the stream before it even kicked off, bro. That's showing support, man. That's what we kind of need at the moment. People locking in. Even if they're just coming on and giving a chat, giving a chat on what they've been up to and what's been going on in their lives or in their YouTube channels. But yeah, man. I was going to do a stream today, guys. So I was going to do a stream today where you would have saw me making the song that I have put up on my channel today at 3 p.m. I put a song on called PTSD. So I was going to stream that live, me making that song.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that would have kind of gone down okay, but like it was just like I say, with me easing myself just back into streaming a little bit. I just thought like, nah, I'll just put the song out for now, and then I just put the song out. But like, yeah, man, like you would have heard me making the song, so and not only that, not heard me making it, like you'd have visually have seen me doing it. Which I've been told in the past as well. Like I had an audience at one point. Some of them was really feeling the fact that I was actually doing actually live music, like making music live. Because some people talk about having content. Well, if making music live is not content, then I don't know what to do for you.
Yeah, it's hard to think the way.
Keep putting pictures of the local stream if you want, and put on a sad vocal song behind it and put that up on there to get a 1 minute short. But I personally feel like somebody like actually doing something, what's the word? Creative on YouTube, live, showing you what you could be doing if that's what you wanted to do. Because I know that we had I used Pablo. Pablo used to like his lyrics and stuff like that. And if he used to sit and watch those lives with where I'd made music and so on, he'd like them. And give someone like him that idea for him to do it. Have you seen anything of Pablo?
Yeah, man, I was on the phone to him yesterday, mate.
That's good, man. You have to send them my regards.
Yeah, man, I'll keep an eye on him.
Tell him I'm making that music again. Say to him, it's Danny, step back out,
Yeah,
man.
he'd be well chuffed if you're doing one of those, like, because you know yourself
Yeah.
doesn't like coming on and then end up jumping on and talking shite. But if you're making
Well,
music,
I'll just say to him, we stick to the music. If that's what I'm doing, if I'm streaming the music, I'll say, Pabs, I'll say you've got to watch the stream and don't engage with the chat side if you don't want that. You know, if you want to watch the stream and just tap in and do that, but ignore the chat if the chat's there to give you grief, bro. If you feel like it's gonna trigger you, you just ignore the chat and watch what you enjoy, man. Which is the actual, you know, what you're there for, man.
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah. And you know what, as well, someone just subbed. Thank you very much for that, Double Duke. Appreciated, man. All subs are like big numbers at the moment, man. We're on 915. That should be like 916 now. It's good to get the subscribers up.
Man. Hopefully.
We're getting to that road to 1K. I mean, I wonder if we can do that by the end of the birthday weekend. A road to 1,000. We need to get Lammy and that involved on some streams as well. He was a funny character.
It's funny, yeah.
It'd be good to have them, definitely. It's a nice context to have a different strategy to it, really, because it's like it's not just your conversations, it's what other people are saying as well. Like, you got to listen to their view, what they're on about. You at the moment, I bet you're just like, mate, all I'm living is streaming. I know what it's like to do what you're doing at the moment. Jumping from one to the other now, because you've gone from yours out of love, you've come over to my one knowing that I'm going, and it's like, wow, you've just done so many hours on the run.
Yeah, man.
That used to be dead west.
Well,
I used to do my own life.
Some long shifts in the summer there, like.
Man, I know you've been there and done those crazy streams, but I remember when you saying to me, like, Danny, it gets heavy. Now he's like, nah, it can't be that heavy. I can deal with it. Do you remember me giving it all that I can deal with it? The next minute, because he was like to me, Danny, if I was you, I won't keep mentioning that person, you know, because you're going to end up with some numbers on your back. Like, and these numbers, they're not going to be people that are liking your videos. These are going to be on there to completely wind you up, try and gaslight you, all that. And I was like, yeah, forget that. I said, I'm ready for it no matter what. And then so long into it, I was like, actually, this is doing my nutting. When all I'm doing is living and breathing YouTube, where I feel like I'm at work. I said, I'm sat here making war videos about people I don't even know. I said, like, what? I said, it's taken over my life. I was like, wow, man. Not taken over my life, but man, it definitely stressed me out. Especially with that that we were talking about earlier on, because I do think that was a bit too far what that guy done. Yeah, do you know when he tried to cause that interaction between me and the guy I had the podcast with? Tried to say I was his friend and stuff, and betrayed him, and you know, like sold him out like I had any like true like I owed him or something. I mean, if he was my friend, then yeah, that maybe would be classed as like not, you know, going against your friend because somebody your friend doesn't like. But the difference is I'm not his friend. He's a YouTuber. He's not even a YouTuber now. He's a TikToker. So TikTok on and our YouTube on, and I'll keep getting along with what I'm doing, and you keep training and doing what you're doing, and everything. That's what we do. Like, we're all men out here, man. Like, what we're gonna do? Sit there arguing about who's been on whose panel and all that lot, man. Get out of here. Danny, you sat on Secret Squirrel's panel. You sold us out. And then I'm like, what? And then people say to me, yeah, Secret Squirrel said this and that last night. Like, that's how quick people expect you to fall out with the person that you were streaming with last. I've had that before. I've been on someone's panel, had a good night with them. They've had loads of people on their panel. I mean, I've done a podcast with Video Craig where me and him did an actual podcast. I also then did a bit of a back and forth with Video Craig, bit of, more clicks and views and banter than hate and rage. He was nothing like that. I had some things to say about Stephen French, as I just saw the Danny Dyer program, and I remember then seeing him on YouTube and was like, how's this guy gone from there to here? And then I seen what was happening, so I made a video saying like, Danny Dyer's a shithouse, like, man stood there like proper fucking. It was just funny the way that it was done, like, and he stood there saying, yeah, I almost shit myself, and like, and it's like, wow, you're only being told a story, and you're getting PTSD from it, Danny Dyer. I feel like I could have done the job better than him. So yeah, that was I would have went and done that. I would have done that. I would have played good in EastEnders as well, except obviously I'm from Manchester, so it would have been Coronation Street for me. And I want to be in EastEnders, not Coronation Street. So yeah, man. You might have to have like a Mancunian accent, you know what I mean? A Mancunian inside there. But yeah, 9 p.m. live stream. For the last 2 days there, content creating. What have I been doing? Like I said, I was going to do a live video of me making the song. Instead, I will play the song, which has been made today and released today. I'll play it on here. It's not YouTube. Well, it is the YouTube version, but it's not the YouTube song. Like, it's not the video what I'm going to play. It's just a song. So let me add this into it now, gang. So this is a new song made by me today. You might have heard it already. If you have, I hope that you've given it a like for us.
Are you playing something, Danny? Because there's no sound. Danny, where have you disappeared to, mate?
That's got to be hilarious. You know,
There
I'm getting my own stream and all that. I'm getting Kelvin, man, the UFO guy.
Yeah, man, Kelvin has landed.
He's flew in. He's just missed Isley by about 4 moons.
4 moons.
Being serious, man. Him and Isley. If he met Isley, him and Isley would get along great. From what I was telling you before, Isley, you're probably watching this as well, you madman. I won't be surprised, you know, if Isley clicks into this tonight and doesn't say anything, though. You know, just watch it, just say, what's Danny up to? And yeah, Isley, I'm telling everyone about what you've been telling me, that you was fighting in your dreams and shit, bro. That shit scared me, bro.
Harrington has made it to the chat, Danny.
Harrington, thank you for coming over. Much appreciated, man. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the people that come to the channel as well. Like Andrew, do you know what I mean? Kelvin, these have always locked in from day one as well. Nozdog, you know what I mean? Always showing support. Big Expo. Expo's always shown me pure love. Try to always bring me in. I'm not sure what's going on with the 3D Fight Club, but yeah, you know, apparently there's a seat at the table there for me if it's happening. I'm going anyway if it's happening. I'm definitely going this time, mate. I'll go this time because it'll be funny, mate. I'd love to have me phone in there, man. Me streaming in there like that. Charging half right. I'll charge half of what Dougie's you know, stream.
Yeah.
Say to you, look, man, I'll get you a fucking full stream here for half price. Or whatever's Dougie's charging, I'll charge half and just stream it off a different phone. And if we get caught, we'll have to blame Expo. Expo, you know that I love you, bro. Expo's me, bro, you know that. I was on the phone to him when I was in Liverpool the other week, you know.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm down there in Liverpool and that, I'll let him know that I'm there so he knows that I'm in the area, and I'll let him know which area I'm in as well, you know.
Yeah. Decent.
Yeah, man, just to make sure. Check in.
Checking in.
Don't make me start calling this the check-in podcast again, Secret.
The check-in podcast.
I'm going to call it the check-in. You're making me do it. People are making me do it. You're making me turn into the guy. You're making me do it again. I'm going to turn it into checking in. That means that everyone's got to check in. On the way in, you got to hit the like, check in, the check-in podcast. Like Big U over in America, he used to do it. Now I'm thinking of doing it. He was like Suge Knight, apparently. And he was like the Crip Suge Knight. I'll be like the non-blood or Crip Suge Knight. I'll just be like the Danny Knight. You get me? But you just got to check in, and that's it. You don't even need to come and watch the whole video. Just come and check in for 5 minutes, right? That's like paying it's like paying your respects, you know. Like, and if if let's say I see the subs on me, then I'm gonna like sub to you. Then obviously if you've not got a channel, then there's no point, it's just strange. But and if you go live, then I'll check in with you. That's how this shit works, man. I tell you what, there is too many people are haters. That's the crazy thing. Loads of people could actually boost you in what you wanted to do, but because they think, nah, don't want to do that. Some people don't want to see you ever surpass them.
No, definitely. People
it's
don't
true.
like people getting on either, eh?
That's like me now, right? Let's say Kelvin now, right, made documentaries on spaceships and aliens, right? And I could then link Kelvin up now with Isley, and them two could make a masterpiece together, which would make them two like the documentary UFO guys. Like that would make them like the pinnacle of like you, and they would get successful off it. Just out of shadiness and me going, no, I don't want them to do it. No, like, why would I not make that happen? But there is some people out there that generally in their heart would just go, no, it's not. People, it's not. I'm like, I just think people that are like that are sad, mate. Like, wow, you don't want to see people winning. Like, people don't struggle enough.
Exactly.
I tell you what, I rate every baby mum that sticks their bleeding nappies under the trolley every now and again, man, on the way out of Asda. I swear to God. I'm not into these ones where you're just going around shoplifting to pay for drugs and all that. But these people that I see and they've got no money, and trust me, I'm not one of them, man. So when I'm saying that, I'm not sat there. I don't even eat in Greg's, never mind shoplift from there. And that's not me being posh. I just eat at home, right? So when I'm saying that when I see somebody getting named and shamed for stealing from Greg's, right, in my area on Facebook, it's not my area, it's the area that I live. But when I see that happening, I look at it and I think, why are you, Nick? Who has took that photo? Who's been Superman or Superwoman there and done that, right? Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, the shoplifting rates are up. No, I don't agree with shoplifting from the start. But wow, man, there's levels and layers to this shit. When you've got someone doing it to feed a habit, when you've got someone doing it because they're hungry, wow. Like, I would split my dinner with somebody if I knew they were starving.
Yeah.
Only if it was my best friend. No, I'm only joking. I would split my dinner with someone, man, because I can't see people go without secret. Even when I'm feeling low, if I have to, then like if I have to like stick to my promise, I will do. Even if it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. Like, you've seen how many promises I've had to stick to. I've had to have been Spider-Man and everything, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Do you remember me doing it? Being Spider-Man. Billy Simply see me running down the road dressed as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And he said to me, Danny, only like I was like, Billy, wait there a minute, man, because I kicked off on him the day before. And when I seen him, I jumped out the car and run towards him, and he was like, only you could run up to the car dressed as Spider-Man, you know. And bro, I said, I'm doing that thing today out for me, mate. I said, so I said, I've got, he went, Danny, he went, I'll come round and see you later, mate. I was like, I'm sorry about yesterday. He's like, don't, he was just had this smirk on his face, and he's going, Danny, don't worry about it, mate. Like, as if to say, like, man, you've made my day just coming up to the car looking like that. You're a crazy guy. Go and do what you're doing. Like, so yeah, that's me sticking to my word. Was like, I've done that twice there where I've stuck to my word doing that. And it's like, did I want to do it? Did I yet? I didn't want to do that at the time, but man, I had to do it to make the person happy, and also stick to the promise to my friend that I made the promise to. But British are going hungry while people in hostels, where people are in hotels. Get this, but British are going hungry. Now, this is what's crazy today. What's crazy today is the average household now can't live with dad going work and mum going work even. It used to just be dad and mum stay at home, and you'd have plenty enough money. Like, just with that, I mean, if dad had done an all right job, you did well as a family. But these days, it's mum needs a full-time job, dad needs a full-time job, and also a job on the side, unless he's got a super paid job. But there is, unless you're born into this money world now, which sometimes I actually ask myself, would I enjoy being rich? I mean, how many accomplishments would I achieve in the time that I'm rich? I mean, when I say that, I mean, there's only so much fun that you can really have. So could you live all your excitement within 1 year, or would you get bored of so much excitement at once? And would you regret ever becoming rich?
Monk's in the building. Put the link out.
Is Monk inside the building as well? Yes, Monk. Big up, man. Thank you for coming inside the shop. Thank you for showing love, man. What's happening is we're good. We're just sat here, we could say, what we call this now, I call this like politicking, because we're politicking around business, different topics, different genres. Yeah, open panel. Yeah, I mean, I can stick the monk out there. Then I can stick the link out there anyway, like you do on the thing. But I always used to get paranoid of that, man, because like back then when we was doing it, mate, people was doing that bombing stuff, man. Like, what the fuck's wrong with people, man? Like, what do you mean bombing? Like, and I don't mean bombing that goes on the
layout, Annie. If you let somebody on, just put solo layout afterwards.
Solo layout, right?
Solo layout, and that way it's only you that can see them.
Yeah, anyway. the only me that can see it. There's the link anyway. It's £1 million to get on, yo. I'm famous. I'm a rapper and that, yo, so I'm famous. So really, yeah. I'm going to put this link out now, right? Yeah, look, Secrets put out as well. So that's £2 million, right? So yeah, you can get to talk to me for like 40 minutes, and then Secret can talk.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yep, you could have like an interview. Imagine doing interviews for mods, live interviews.
Yeah.
I might take everyone's spanners, you know, and after you might have to start putting applications in.
That's a great show,
yeah. Application.
People might start paying you for a spanner, and that's not fair.
I want to do Claire's Law on people for spanners. You want to find out who's who. I reckon we get some dodgy characters, mate. Telling you, man. You know, I tell you what, I tell you something now that I write content, right, which I've had to like look at, and now because of the Patreon side of it, it's now made me hate it. And it was a little bit like what Chris Hansen used to do, because I used to buzz off the way that how foolish these guys look when they were going to meet people that they shouldn't meet, right? Do you remember Chris Hansen?
No.
The program where we used to catch people meeting like young people that they shouldn't be meeting.
Yeah,
and then you've got that guy now, Skeet Hansen, yeah. Right. So he's a guy now on YouTube, and then you've got another guy now called Jedion, and he does it as well. These have got millions of subscribers and get millions of views in a day or days. And here's what I don't get, right. I've seen some of the video, but then when it then turns around and says, subscribe to our Patreon to be able to listen to the full call log and so on and so on. I'm like, what sick fuck would want to sit down and listen to a call log of you baiting PDF? Like, why would anybody want to pay like what? Like, that doesn't make sense. And Jedion as well. Gideon and Skeeter G, and anyone who's like, there's people who'll be watching this right now who would have heard of them guys, because they're like they're the most famous channels for predator catchers. But I'm just saying, like, come on, man, like, don't you get enough money off some sponsors or some shit? Like, do you have to do like, what the fuck do you mean uncensored call logs? I wouldn't want to read that anyway. And then also hear it, listen to phone calls. Like, nah, man, I don't think that should be allowed on Patreon or on anything. That I think that should have been banned, even though it's only it's an actual decoy what they're using, and it's not really a young individual. You know that person's being set up, and you know that they're being walked into a trap to be arrested. You know that you get the clarity of that. What I'm saying is still, I don't find that shit interesting to go, yeah, I'm going to sign up to that so I can watch the full call. I just like watching them get caught and watching them cry their eyes out when the missus are stood there going, what do you mean this? And then the guy's showing them right in front, everything. Like, he's not showing us because it's not allowed to be shown on YouTube, obviously. You know, does that make sense? So they can't show me anything that knocks me sick secret, yeah? But what I'm saying is if I was to sign up to their little premium thing, I would then see the things that would make me feel fucking sick.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's not weird that way, though, eh? They'll pay for stuff like that.
Well, what I'd want to do is I would turn around and say, you know, like we do this Skeeter Predator. Yeah, I'd say, well, everyone who signed up for the Patreon as well, we need to have a look at all them as well, because there's something wrong with all them wanting to see the fucking thing. Some of them may just do it out of support, but I just think seeing the call logs and that, I don't think that should be allowed. They may do censored ones. I don't know. Hopefully they do, but it's just like, man, like, you know, like, that's not what you should be saying. Like and you know what? He's put me off it, and I thought, fuck Jedion and fuck Skeeter G. And man, I'm watching them again now after these keep promoting this, because like it's only been recent that they've started doing that. And you know why I think that is as well? It's because they've started coming down on the online catchers, because there's too many people doing it now.
Back in a second, Danny.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Yeah, man, she's left me 6 deep on here, people. Are you sub to me, Monk? Calvin, am I sub to you, mate? People, you need to put your links in the chat so I can get subscribed to you as well. But I'll obviously go and have a look at my new subscriptions and subscribe back to any other channels. I've just come off Secrets myself, and yeah, man, I show love back. You know what I mean? That's what you've got to do. It's all about just getting the try and getting the chat going for a start. Definitely having the chat engagement, and then also as well at the same time keeping a narrative going with a conversation. Some people do like to argue, and that you are welcome to argue. If you want to come on and row, just don't swear and do mad. Don't, you can swear a little bit, but it's not too often, man. But you're still writing bars, Danny. Brother, I released a song today at 3 o'clock. I wrote the lyrics to it literally yesterday, and I performed it I made the song yesterday and the rest of it today, and released it at 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's pretty good as well. When it's a good, even I, it's rare that I actually like one of my own songs, and I actually like this song. Like, so it's called PTSD as well. It's a rollout because I'm going to be doing like a little album called PTSD. And the reason it's called an album is because it has a theme. So, you know, the opening statement for it is PTSD. In other words, do you know what I mean? You know what it stands for. But yeah, I'm still writing bars. Yeah, thank you, Monk. Thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate it. And you know, you'll hear me say every now and again, guys, like a contradiction with music. You'll hear it, and it's when I give up and I go like, I don't ever give up on music fully, like, because I'm always going to like a tune and think, yeah, I could write to that, or do you know what, I've not written for time, and like every now and again, I think you get caught up in like what you're actually rapping. And then, like, you then just start sort of like reliving, like what you sort of like used to feel like back then, and like that's when you start relating with your own music. And if you know own music is your past traumas, or your past gang life, or your past fucking, you know, your mate's gone or whatever, like, man, it's, you know, it takes a bit to write it. Freestyling, I can do it all day long. I don't. Do you play an instrument? No, I don't play an instrument, but I've got one little claim to fame that Jason Orange didn't take. That's my cousin. So I let him play instruments, but I don't even think he plays instruments. I think he's just good at dancing. Yeah. I play violin, but I haven't been in an orchestra in years. Do you know what? That's something. If you play the violin, that's something that I admire so much. Like being able to play a violin, like that must be something. Like, you know, being able to get out a violin and actually just go boom and go. It looks like only something that someone who's a perfectionist could do. Oh, I feel like only a perfectionist could really play a violin. That does make sense. Because it'd be real hard to play a violin right down to its note and that, especially if you're in an orchestra as well. It is sick, isn't it, Monk? I could have said that, man. It takes a true perfectionist to be able to play a violin. I'll be playing violins tomorrow when I wake up and I've got no birthday cards. You can play a violin for them, to me, to one if you want.
I'll play you the song. Don't worry, mate.
Yeah, you can play me a violin. Yeah. Send me that song in the morning, Cry Me a River.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, that's it. I wake up and just start crying my eyes out to that, like, oh no. Oh man, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Do you know what, Secret? I've got 2 sets of different clothes sat here. I've got one that's like ready for if we go into the sauna and the spa room for something to eat, and then back to his, and then back to mine. And then I've also got one for if we end up turning the other way, and then we're like, right, jeans, I need my long black coat, I need this t-shirt, I need them shirt and trainer shoes. So yeah, kind of like got 2 outfits. If he says, why have you got 2 outfits? I'll say, because I don't know how this is going to fucking go, do I?
Well, that's just encouraging bad behaviour.
Yeah, good. In hindsight, do you think I really don't want him to go like, come on, Danny, we're going to go out and fucking wreck. We're going to paint this town red like we've not done in a long time. I'll be like, oh yeah. But then only like a day and a half into it, I'll be like that. Secret, oh me man, we've been kidnapped by 3 Colombians. Come and help us out. Liam took the stuff off him. Jesus Christ. Nah, man, you know, he said himself. He said himself he's got bad kidneys at the moment. You know.
Yeah.
I know what he suffers like with his kidneys. So he gets kidney stones that easy. So, like I say, I'm actually hoping that he doesn't, because I would rather go down there and because I smoke bud, don't I? I'm not a drinker, so you know, if I go down there, he can't say to me, "Nah, Danny man, you can't be smoking." Well, I'll say I'll smoke what I want. It's my birthday, so yeah. Are you driving a truck, Nosdog? Nosdog's driving a truck. No way, he's not dog driving the truck, man. Go on, Nosdog. That's good. That's a good job, that as well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Truck driving is a sick job, mate. You know what? I swear to God, yeah, that's crazy to think, yeah, that I turned around the other day and literally said that I think that lorry driving, yeah, like imagine that, because Secret, I've literally tracked my passport today because I got the thing where we've received the passport back. You're welcome, Lammy. How is it going, brother?
You good, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just letting the world know now that I've got a passport and I'm coming to see them no matter where they are in the world.
You're fucking hiding now then.
Nah, it's just a forklift, not a HGV. Oh, Nosdog, man, you've just made me not make it look not good. Right, Nosdog, don't worry. If I get famous, bro, we're going to definitely get you a truck license now. We're going to get you travelling across the world. We'll get you one of them fucking trucks what Chris Eubank had. Remember that? What a guy. Pulling up in London in that and just thinking that everyone didn't hate him.
10 Downing Street, eh?
Mate, he's not. You know what? It is funny, but like
Danny,
where did you think?
I'm not even fucking. I ain't gone.
Danny Styler officially called. It gets renamed every week.
Hi,
It's always Danny Styler. So it depends on I'm making clips, videos, or lives at the time. At the moment, it's a bit of everything, so it's just Danny Styler official.
Like I said, you should get fucking Squirrel a few of your hangways and I'll play them too, just 30 seconds or something. That was right, that one earlier.
Yeah, I will do. I'll get some sent over.
If you're rapping about, what do you call it, rap, mate?
Yep.
About shit that your life and that, it's bound to be fucking.
Yeah.
Is that one of yours, life as a role or something?
It was like that for me.
Danny Styles,
Danny Styler, yeah. Yeah, it was like that for me years ago. Now I'm clear, like, you know, we're saying that.
Part 1 and that, right.
Yeah, that's the one, PTSD Part 1. I was released today.
917 subs, you'll get to fucking 100. Easy, mate.
Will do, won't I?
There you are. I'll sub to you then.
It's just got to keep it up now and keep up the rhythm again.
I didn't even know I was sub to this. You must have done it ages ago. I like all your stuff. It's all.
Yeah, that was you written in the book.
Prepping up for.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been doing it for a long time, Lammy, but just then I had some time off while I was getting me hours.
That's the fucking $64,000 question for me, then.
I done an interview with Darren G, and after the interview with Darren G, it was around that point, Secret, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
It was one
of the loyal ones, so she knows a few.
Yeah. Secret, Squirrel, Nosdog, and Expo, and so there's certain ones who have been here from the beginning with me, man, and only ever shown me support. Like, never even, never used.
All that bollocks there, like I can't photo for that. Like.
Yeah, man.
It can get real.
I'm going to share your live, mate. I'm fucking. Is it?
No, man here's taken some shit the past couple of months. Like,
but it doesn't really matter.
He spent time overnight, like, actual arguing the toss with people.
I know what you
Nah, but you've done a tour of duty. That's all I'm saying.
Aye, but it's time to.
It gets great. It can get real bearing. I don't think YouTube. I mean, it's no good if narratives are being spread about you that are false, and then no, I don't know anything about anything, so I'm just talking from any experience. But if any narratives are being spread, or if your life becomes about it and you're stressed out about it, it's like that's when YouTube's not doing good
See
for
what
you, man.
happened, mate, right?
You could be here for a laugh.
I hit a fucking binge with the cocaine, and it hit me at the same time as like a big mad like.
Worst thing to do is to
aggravation and
come
all that
online at
sort of
that point as well, mate. Because when you come online, you'll be stuck. You won't even be able to respond properly to what someone's saying to you. You'll say the wrong things.
That's
Like,
it.
you're just
See when you've
imagine,
got
like,
see when you've got 1,000, well, 100 folk watching everything you say, that maybe even 1,000. And you do say that wrong thing, like you say it. You can every cunt's on it like they've cracked the Enigma code. Where all it is you've been up for 3 days and you fucking worded something wrong. You know what I mean?
Aye, man, you got your
yeah,
words wrong. Aye, words wrong.
there was a YouTuber, wasn't he, fighting trolls. I mean, people used to love it. They used to get smashed, but then after a while, even himself had said that he said that shit like going online. He said he used to enjoy doing it. He said, but it's wrecking his life. And
It's Car Crash TV again. No, people want to watch the car crash, but they don't want to be in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it, really. They want to see the downfall and the final laugh of you, or the rise of you kind of thing. So let's say, for instance, because obviously Fighting Trolls, he had a major channel. He had a lot of support, a lot of love from people. Obviously, with that becomes hate as well. But when it come down to him being on the ground, you best believe that even those that used to support him was kicking him on the ground. But as soon as he was off the internet for 1 year, he only had to write a comment on one of the shows, and everyone would be writing, "Oh, Fighting Trolls, you need to come back." And you know what? He never did actually make that comeback, and it makes you think like that probably was the best thing that he did. Because I bet wherever he's at now, I bet he's. Well, I hope that he, would be doing better than what he was back then. Because I believe that he gave it up because, like he said, it was no good for him. It actually made him like the way that he was on the internet. He was living his character kind of thing.
Aye, you kind of get lost. I get exactly what you're saying. Because you get lost in the
shit.
Who
I've just put Rebecca in. I've just was banned on their comments were turned down. How do we do that? How do I undo that?
I don't know if one of the mods can do it.
Yeah, wait a minute. Put user in.
Can you do it? I've just my mistake.
Aye, man, she'll be back the new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. She'll be back in the room.
Rebecca, that was a fast count, mate. I wouldn't like to get knocked down in a boxing ring and you being the referee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I know she didn't even get a chance to say hello, man. And then Rebecca,
there's a few of the crew coming
Rebecca, you have to write a comment again. Let me see what you're still in.
Hiya, Toddy, mate. Hope you're well. Yes, Toddy.
I'll get you up. You get a few there.
How's it going, Toddy? I hope you're well. Hello, Rebecca. Thank you for joining. Lovely. You should be able to get back in, man. Yeah. You need to write a comment. Yeah, how are we? I thought she's going to hate me, I've got to face this woman face to face, you know what I mean? And the first thing I've done is block her on my program. She'd be like, what?
Yeah, she'll just blame it on me. Everyone else does.
She'll poison my next dinner. That's what I do know.
Get a few up in the panel, or are you just doing a closed panel?
No, man.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't mind who comes on me. Freedom of speech, bro. We're already having it taken away from us enough. So, we can say what we want on here. We can finally call. We can finally call a man. You know what I mean? We can finally call a woman a woman. And a lady a lady.
See what
it is what it is.
I think if a woman needs it largely, they should be able to take it back because we're only voices on an app after all. So I know that I like to go in on women or nothing like that, but if it's a certain character.
I'm not against them, but I have against it when I get told that I'm not that me flag. Like you got to think our English flag represents this country, then also at the same time it represents the England Football Club. How on earth can that flag be then looked at and be deemed as racist? But then at the same time, that's what they did with the flag that belonged to the Nazis. So the swastika flag was actually a symbol of peace at one point, but now if you look at it, it's an actual full-on symbol of racism, and I just see history repeating itself. And in 20 years, 30 years' time, I see that the English flag will be classed as something that's racist.
I'll tell you, my theory is, Danny, is in 2030 there's going to be a holy war between the Christians and the Muslims in Britain. Like, I reckon it's already. Well, here's one for you. What about a guy got, what was it? My mate told me this today. A guy got stabbed, right, by a Muslim kind type person. Can't remember exactly what happened, but if you look up, right, and the guy ended up getting done with the guy who got stabbed ended up getting done, and the Muslim guy stabbed him. Fuck! I got told that story because I was meant to. But anyway, it's already started. Look at all the hotels they're bringing up. See, when the Titanic crashed, right? What was the first thing they says to go to the boats?
It was the rich people.
Women and children, right?
First,
Women and children only. Yeah. Women and children only.
So,
very right.
So why in these war-torn countries is it men between 14 and 20 that are coming up?
Right, they're the only ones that are worthy of escaping, it would seem.
Yeah, do you know what? That point there, right, yeah, is absolutely spot on. Like, we're not seeing them coming in the numbers that we'd probably rather
this
than.
Will blow your mind, Danny. This will blow your mind even more. What do 14 to 20-year-old men love to do more than anything?
Well, that's very obvious, isn't it, without me even saying it, mate.
Sex, so then if they can have sex and have a kid with a white person or here, a British person, the kid's then born a British citizen, like a Trojan horse.
Yeah.
So then
when they do the counting,
when they do the counting to see how many people for Pakistan, Afghanistan are here, they didn't count the person that's born here with Pakistan parents.
What?
Yeah.
Because they're British citizens. So you can't ever get
so the numbers so what we're getting is numbers of like 6 to 1, 7 to 1. So for every household, do you know what I mean? If not,
and by the way, see this image that folk here in their heads of this dinghy putting up in the fucking beach and all that. That's not happening. That's a cut with photo fucking shots, probably staged by the newspapers that are putting it out. Nobody's coming out of that water in a fucking dinghy. Maybe a psychopath or a fucking PR stunt. They're coming
do you mean
the France, they're paying France millions of pounds a year to stop the fucking immigration from happening. Illegal immigration.
Yeah, but well, this Donald Trump said that if it was him, he believes that borders and that like, you know, detrimental to the country, that if you have to use the army to protect it, then that's what you should do, because I mean, clearly in the end, like you've just said, it could cause a civil war. So if it could cause a civil war in 20 years, then yeah, definitely secure borders.
See, this is the other part, Neighbour, right? This is only a theory, right? There's a lot of folk think it, right? So the government are always known to give you a disease, but then also sell you the cure, right? So
most definitely.
So what they do, right, is they start a civil war off, like they done with the cough, we'll call it, because I didn't want to start shouting about Hangway on your channel.
Yeah. We know the word, man. We know what to say, what not to say, like, we know that.
Yeah, the cough, right? So the cough, look, like, think about that, right? You were told there was blue flashing lights and numbers were met. So you imagine, right, even if there is I'll call it a civil war, but it'll probably be a couple of 100,000 against a couple of 100,000. But imagine the
it's more like a holy war, man. More like a holy war, really.
Well, it will be a holy war, but then what they'll do, Danny, is they'll bring in martial law to control all these fake fucking stage scenes you'll have seen. And then you'll be thanking them for martial law, and then you'll open your house with curfew at 9 o'clock if
because
you're part of the holy war. And you'll thank
you won't get yourself right into it.
So what they're doing is, you think about it, you control Rangers and Celtic, or you control Liverpool and Everton. You control the result, then, don't you? You control what the final score is going to be. So they've got the Islamists. Government's been treating them like gods. They've also got us who treat them like gods. So they basically got both sides and loving them. So when they step in, batter fucking both of us, tell us if we're not out by 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, then we're fair game for any crime that could happen. They can only protect us to 10 o'clock. You see,
yeah, like man, that's
just watch V for Vendetta,
yeah.
or read the book for the graphic comic. If it's easy, I find it easier to read their things. But being honest, man, maybe 2030, maybe be before then. But sorry, that's my theory.
There's so many different things as well now. Like you think you said it earlier on the other stream. There's so many other like you say, staged things that are going on, like assassination. I'm not saying that Charlie Kirk was assassination stage. I'm not saying that. R.I.P. to the man. God rest his soul. What I'm saying is that there's so many different things going on that none of us are actually going, oh yeah, here's what the real problem is, because there's that many different things that they're putting at us. Now they're putting at us ID control for anything that's, for 18. I mean, apparently to watch certain videos on YouTube, you've got to show them your actual physical ID now. That's something is crazy, which I agree with that for certain things, like against.
Right. What do you need ID for at 18 to watch a porno movie or something, right? But you're allowed to hear a kid at 16.
There you go.
Make that make sense. But then you can hear a kid.
You know what?
World, Danny, right? The biggest responsibility is bringing life on this planet. And then you can't drink to celebrate. You can't buy a packet of fags in between having sex to make this kid. You can't drive a car to drive home for the guy or the woman's house. So, but you can bring life on the planet.
Yep. But they're taking all the resources away and making it difficult for us to access.
A quick theory, right? And I'll do it in a minute.
How the hell are we going to have dentists and all that in another 10 years?
Danny, right? You would maybe know a bit more about this than me, because you're a more populated, right? So the 90s, right? The government turned stoners into heroin addicts by bringing out the fucking that if when you get caught with drugs in your system, it can affect your parole and that. So folk that were going in and just liking a smoke, they're getting told that's in your body for 30 days. But if you try this stuff on the foil, it's only in your body for 4 days. So basically through the 90s, they were turning stoners, about 90% that came in smoking hash came out as heroin addicts through the 90s and the early zeros. At the same time, Tony Blair in the zeros is encouraging young folk, the baby boomers, to have kids, because you were going straight to the top of the housing list and you were getting food all money if you were having a kid under 18. So there you've made already, right, so many heroin addicts, young women pregnant having kids. Then you give them all the drugs and medication, you sedate them, put them into the house, you tell them they've got all these problems with vaccination, stuff like that, which will keep you paranoid, keep you for wanting to go out. And then they bring in the Muslim, which is basically coming into a country that's already fucked. They've took us apart in 20, 30 years. So they're coming out of a country that if they came out in the 80s or 70s, wouldn't have stood a chance for
it's already been smashed the country, hasn't it? It's already been smashed.
You know, when I realised it was all, right, this is when you realise when the pound coin gets affected, I've said this a million times, through that whole cough thing, right? They told you to sterilise your door handles, sterilise your face. I seen somebody wearing a mask in the post office today.
I keep seeing them in the tune.
But think about it, they never told you to wash £1 coin. Not one.
Here, do you know they still put gloves on in Stevens the Bakers when you hand them cash?
Aye, I know. The minute they tell you that the pound gets affected, that's when I'll listen.
Your change, they'll be like, there you go, in a wee Tupperware dish, and they're basically like, there, jog on.
That's what I'm sitting back watching folks saying that, sterilise this, sterilise that, do this, but not once the most passed about object is a pound coin or
Yep.
money.
And they did that during the actual plague because they put your when people came round to give you food, you left your coins in a wee jug or wee bowl, of vinegar outside your door, and they left you
It
food.
sounds like COVID-19. It sounds like that there.
That's what he's on about. About the actual plague in Edinburgh.
But the real plague, yeah.
And
I tell you what, that real plague's going to drop one day as well. That real plague's going to drop, man. So many people might not get taken out, but there's going to be something big drop one day. That's not the
25 million, don't they? What it says on the Standing Stones that are in 4 different languages. They need to fucking... Look, the FCC, first time ever, released that Pfizer jab, but and never before has a song been released within 4 years. It's never been put in a human's ear.
Yeah, it's never been tested to see what the outcome is or anything.
Right.
Like, you know, we've seen the heart attacks have gone up by you know, on average now, 50-year-olds are more likely to have an heart attack than ever. Crazy, mate. Of course you can, mate. Go ahead.
I was watching. No, I know it was after a couple of things with the Cubans.
Sorry, Rivermac have been good as well. I've been very good. Thank you for joining, Rivermac. But go on, lad.
So 2010, I'm sure it was, right? Fucking, they done a poll thing, and it was 1 in 2. It was 1 in 20,000. I'm sure it was had autism, right? And they done a test about 2015, I think it was, and it was 1 in every 10,000. Maybe later than that. The test now it's 1 in 12.
That's mental.
So it's artificial. It's an artificial thing. For something to go up 400%. I was watching it. Donald Trump and the doctors not saying that that's that. What's that drug called? Pregnant women take it when they get fevers. They worked out that apparently if you take this drug when you're pregnant,
the anti-sick drug. The anti-sickness drug.
If somebody that's what it will be, you know. I bet that's what it will be, the anti-sickness, because, like, you know, that's enough to make I'm sure I mean, I've never been pregnant, so I wouldn't really know, you know, so I don't know. Secret, did you feel any better after taking an anti-sickness pill?
I never took it, mate.
And are your kids good then? Did they not turn out like me?
Nah, no, whatchamacallit's no issues with my parents. Nah, I didn't bother with anything like that. I just took morning sickness as part of being pregnant. End of story.
Yeah. Moaning women is part of being a female. I'm telling you, man. Let me tell you, I've had some right moaning at me recently, man. I can't cope with it. Oh, mate. Not you, though. You're absolutely cool. Why are you writing Xanax in there, Calvin, mate? You'll end up going to making me go to the prescription cupboard and getting some Xans out.
I must say, 100% those doggies behaving himself, mate.
Listen,
Danny, I'm going to jump back on in a minute, right? Squirrel.
Yeah, of course. Let me come for it, bro. I'm buzzing for everyone here now.
I'll be back.
Hey, look at that there.
Arnold Schwarzenegger says I'll be back.
Pregnant women taking paracetamol. Yeah, coming back on here. Trump saying it's pregnant women saying paracetamol. I'd said something about that the other day. I didn't know exactly what it was that he was stating, but I knew that he was saying something about children taking some medication and not children, pregnant women, and the babies are born with autism but just saying all sorts at the moment. I do honestly feel like at the moment we've got an awful lot of smoke screens up, man. I mean, let's be fair, people. This is all about land grab, not us. What's going on the TV? The main things that you really see going on is countries either already doing it or conspiring for land grab, whether that be China, whether that be Russia, whether that be America. I don't know about the UK. We're just like a small country that just likes to fuel everything. But yeah, we kind of like, we seem to bow down. We're like, we're a soft country, but at the same time, a lot of people want to hit me in the chat and say, Danny, we're a strong country. I probably know we are. That's probably why we don't get messed with. But look, at the end of the day, World War II sounds like it happened thousands of years ago, but it didn't. it was not that long ago that planes was flying across our own country, like past near our windows and our houses and dropping bombs and stuff. Imagine that happening today. Like, imagine everyone, imagine people like that trying to phone up the dole and trying to phone up the mental health line like that. Hello, my mental health's kicking in. Phoning up the pharmacy like that. Excuse me, have you got my prescription? I've need my mental health tablets and my sleeping pill. Like, is anyone going to be in the pharmacy? Like, you know what I mean? Like we don't realise how good we've got it, but at the same time, when you see the corruptness that we get accused of, which we get shown proof of, because we get, you know, we see it and we see the corruption. But it's like, man, sometimes I don't feel good to be like, British is not proud. Like, it's like, man, like, you know, you know, but then at the same time, you've just got to be proud of yourself. Maybe it's just weird, man. The system itself and the corruption makes the country look really bad, when really the people in the country aren't bad. That's the big point, really, as well. Most definitely. And yeah, do I believe that vaccines are a kickoff for anything? It's all a kickoff for anything. So even if you was to give even if somebody gets the flu jab, they're getting a little bit of the flu put in them. If somebody gets
that when I was pregnant, Danny, I took that. They totally bullied me into taking it. Oh, you're pregnant, you better take it. Took it, and I've never felt this ill in my life, honestly, mate. And I've got like serious allergies to like dust and certain types of dogs, animals, fucking you name it, right? Even aftershave. If you were wearing a certain types of aftershave, I could literally hug you. Oh, how you doing, Danny? Give you a hug. You could transfer it onto my skin and I'd end up like melting. And yeah, they made me take that, and I've never been so ill, so I've never had another one.
That's it, man. Do you know what? I don't do jabs.
Yeah.
Don't do them. Never had a COVID jab in my life, and I've never had COVID-19 or whatever it's called. So I mean, I don't even know what it's called. That's how important it is in my life. Like, all I know is I get a text message every now and again saying so and so one's died of an heart attack. Usually, it's probably related to drugs and alcohol and the vaccine. But I do blame the vaccine more than what I do the drink and the drugs, to be honest with you. Because it's like everyone was getting along fine before that. They were still lasting, but everyone seems to be just lasting till the 50s now. And if they're not living life supreme, like, and looking after themselves greatly, I mean, that's why I'm glad now I don't do no drinking, no drugs, apart from smoking on this reefer. You know what I mean? And I've got two made as well. Yeah. I've got another one made up there. I'm about to make in a minute a pumpkin flavored like cappuccino thing, man.
Check you
Bad boy.
Since you moved up that end of the woods, mate.
Take the milk up and that, put that in before it. Pop one sugar in the top. Yeah. What night is it as well? Thursday. Hey man, we're 2 hours away from my birthday, people. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel now as a free birthday present to me, Danny Style, on the Northway. I've got music coming left, right, centre, front and back. Some of it you'll like, some of it you don't. Some of it you'll agree with, some of it you won't. But either way, man, support, you know, why not? It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Come on now, we're doing a good show. We're sat here talking this business. Secret's been on another live for nearly 2 hours as well. I know what our head feels like right now, especially with me talking. Danny, I blame on my dad. Kelvin, I'm going to say something important. Kelvin, I'm going to say something that is important here now, and I don't mean this to you. I have to say this out aloud because this is an important statement, and it may take effect to somebody else, and it relates to blame and hate a little bit, right? I had a very, very checkered childhood, yeah. You could hold my mum and dad, Jesus Christ, he'd probably get a life sentence if it was this day and age. But let me tell you, I love my mum and dad very dearly. They're both still alive, and I can't wait for my dad to phone me at 8 o'clock in the morning. I have a good relationship with my dad. Secret knows my dad, and everything's good. But the day that I give up blaming my parents for the way I turned out and for my lifestyle, the hate that was in me, and I accepted responsibility for what I wanted to be when I was younger, what I strived towards, what I lived up to whilst I was doing it. I used to blame my parents for my lifestyle, and in the end, one day I had to say, no, Danny, you don't blame your parents no more, man. No man of your age, you have to look in the mirror and blame yourself. So I did blame me dad. I used to blame my parents. I used to look at my dad and think, you could have brought me up different, no. But then that's what changed my outlook, and now I have such a good relationship with both parents, and they both hate each other, by the way. So it's not like them two get along. I mean, like them two can't stand each other, like walk past each other like they don't even know each other and shit. Like, wow. But yeah, so yeah, Kelvin, trying, if you've got anyone out there that you blame, try not blame them. Mofos are brainwashed, the weak-minded. It's down for us, Kelvin, to wake those people up, though. Some people just need waking up. The jab, do you blame your dad for the jab? Well, my dad used to give me a few jabs, so don't worry about it. Anyway, I blame him for those ones. Or I did do. I didn't get a jab. I got a few off my dad, bro, but it don't matter. Oh, mate, that's what I mean. I can laugh about it. That's just called growing up, Danny. It isn't it? You know, because like, but though, you know, my dad taught me a lot. That's good. I teach my dad a lot. That's what it's like these days. It is funny as well. My mum taught me a lot. I had learned a lot. I had to learn a lot myself. But as I say, I don't look in the mirror and hate who I am. So I'm not going to blame my parents for something that I don't hate. If that makes sense, it don't make sense, does it? If I'm proud of who I am, and my parents are proud of who I am, and at one stage, my mum didn't want me near the house because she thought I was a bad influence on my sisters because of the people that I was associated with. So, yeah, she used to tell me to stay away from her house. 6 years I went without speaking to my mum. I used to pull up outside her house in the car and beep so my sister would come out and see me. But, yeah, man. So, hate, man. I had that blame. But, yeah, there's people out there that can't figure out why they can't get happy in life, and honestly, it's because you've got a hate towards something or someone. And the days that I let that go, just over a space of time, bit by bit, my life just become more and more peaceful. And like, yeah, man, I used to be out every weekend, all the time, like always battling with myself, really. Obviously, mentally at war, really, without realising that really all I had to do was just forgive my parents and accept my life, accept who I was, and that made me a better individual. Hence, me being back on YouTube as well, and being in position to as well, because if I didn't make some of the choices I did do, once I lost the property that I was previously in before here, and not due to my own fault either, it was due to the landlord selling the property. What can you do? So I had to go through a long process to get this. So if I was to mess this up now, this would be messing up my only last chance and my, achieving something in life and having a nice house and a nice home and what do they call it? A secure home as well, not just something where the landlord can sell it from above your head. So yeah, man, it's a thingy. That's a little life lesson there from Danny Styler, man, on how to get through things sometimes. Trust me. Now let me see this. Now let me have a look there. Now Rivermac, bless. That's just called growing up, Danny. And Kelvin, I know I probably got it mixed up there, but honestly, what I was saying was not to you. I was saying that out about my parents because like that's like a statement that I've needed to kind of like say out loud, because in the past I've told stories about my history and that, yeah. And I'm like, I've obviously told little bits of my childhood, but I do have to state that I have no disdain towards my parents whatsoever. So if anyone ever hears me telling life stories, please don't hate my parents. Like that's just, you know, that's just me. If I can forgive them, then you can. It's simple. And if you don't like it or whatever, and you don't feel it, and you think I should hate my mum, then don't watch the channel, innit? Because I'm gonna like my mum more than I'm gonna like someone else. So I have 4 boys and all hated me at some point, but not now. I mean, you know, nothing like a mother's love, you know, always got you. Well, that's the thing, like. So when my mum turned around to me and said, like, Daniel, like, because my little sister, yeah, Emma, I swear to God, that she was able to go to a private school and that because she passed her 11 plus and that at that early age. So she was super intelligent. So she was able to she was able to pick her own schools and stuff like that for my sister, where I was just a complete. Oh man, I got kicked out of nursery, juniors, did every part of the school. I got kicked out more than I was in. But I was just ADHD'd out of my mind, man. So, which is funny because, like, to be prescribed, diagnosed with ADHD. When was it? Secret about 2.5 years ago now.
Something like that, yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Only about 2.5 years ago. So to be just nearly 40 and to be getting told that you've got ADHD, which I already knew all along anyway. I've been, you know, it was clearly obvious, but it was just funny because I was like, turned around to my mum and said, Mum, do you remember when I was naughty and that in school? I said, and I was getting kicked out and I couldn't listen, and they used to say that I used to distract the class, and I said I had ADHD. I said, like, and she's like, you know what she said? I know. I'm like, so why the hell do you always tell me off then? What do you mean you knew? But back then there was no real strategy for it, you know. It's funny because I have a laugh at my parents like that now. Like, I even turned around to my mum the other day. Do you remember me questioning why my mum used to make me eat beans?
Yeah.
The other day I turned around to her, I said, Mum, I said, why did you used to make me eat all the beans? She said, what do you mean? Just said, what do you mean? I said, Mum, I said, when I was a kid, when you used to always tell me eat all your beans when they were good for you, that's why. I said, never, man. I said, you were broke. I said, you know what? Buy me no spaghetti. She went, because she went, all that you wanted to eat was spaghetti, Daniel. She went, so I was not just having you choose spaghetti every time that you was having your tea. So sometimes you was having beans. And I was like, on the phone, I was like, yeah, okay. Then I don't know, man, how many times I had spaghetti, actually. Yeah. So she might have only given me beans once a week. But yeah, it is. It's a pretty funny one there, like having them little laughs with you, you know, with your ma years later. Yeah, like she's probably thinking like, what's making, you know, and Rivermat, when you say about being a parent and your child coming home, I was about to say before, like my mum telling me that I was her proudest child. Because like she's the one, I'm the one that she doesn't have to worry about. I mean, I live out in the middle of nowhere, like, you know, like I do live in the middle of somewhere, but like compared to where I'm from, like this is like thousands of miles away if you wanted to really think of it like that. But you know, it's a million miles away from where I live. Put it that way, man. They don't have nice shit like they do. Like where I'm from is stolen cars getting burnt out, and it's all grim and horrible. Round here, it's beautiful. So yeah, like just getting away, moving up here. Best thing that I've done, definitely. Mum turned around and said that she's proud of me. Don't have to worry about you. I can finally say that my son, you know, is settled. I'm happy to leave my daughters with you when I move on. So in other words, like I'll become like the person who has to listen to my sister's problems, which I don't mind. But yeah, like in other words, like that's a nice gesture, not nice gesture, but it's a nice feeling from you not being able to go near your mum's house because you're a bad influence to I am happy to leave my daughters with you, with the man that you become, because unfortunately, my sisters don't, my two sisters don't, their dad's not here, yo. So
Right.
you get me? He's not on this. He's not alive.
Oh
So,
yeah, I remember, man. That's right. Aye.
So obviously, I will become I'll become the man that they come to. So that's why I also keep myself in check as well, because I've got two nephews, and a niece that both need Uncle Daniel. So at the end of the day, my sisters will need me more than anything one day as well. So yeah, man, I'll be the man that'll be there for them, strong and steady, and also very aware that one day they will need me, because my mum's kind of like pointed that out. So yeah, that's gone from the black sheep to the golden child, and I don't want no rewards, and I don't want it shouting out at no, you know what I mean? If someone come up to me like, yeah, Daniel, well done for making your mum proud, I'd probably slap him across the face and tell him to get away from me. And if one of my cousins come up like, oh, Danny, I can't believe like your mum, I'd say, move your muppet. Like, I don't live with cousins, man. Like my cousin tried to phone me, like talking. I said, fuck it. I said, man, don't phone my phone. Put the phone down. She texted me dad saying, why is Daniel being like that? I said, always speak to rats. Simple. She had my dad over for 50 quid, mate, and thought that she could phone my phone, and I thought I didn't know about it. Take advantage of my dad's mental health, mate. Little tramp. Well, it's all right. Keep the 50 quid, because I give it my dad back, and it's me that'll fall out with it. Me that fell out with her, and that's what'll hurt the most. My dad will just let her off with it, you see. I once for a boomerang that didn't come back. It's out there somewhere near Jupiter. I think that Isley might have caught it, you know, my friend. Isley Kelvin, right, yeah, has been talking about the dimensions opening, right, yeah. So he's telling me that when he goes into his sleep, right, you need to listen, Kelvin, because this is your cup of tea, bro, right? So, I mean, I'll send you his number and all that, man. He needs a good friend at the minute if you want to link him as well. But anyway, here we go, because I can cope with it. So no, he's welcome back here, man. He had to just go away for a bit. But anyway, basically, yeah, he's saying to me like, Danny, he's like, listen, he's like, can I tell you about the dream that I had? So I'm thinking, oh man, here we go. So I'm like, yeah, of course you can, man. Go for it, eyes, go for it, mate. And he's like, bro, he's like, last night, he's like, you don't understand the beings that I was fighting, like some of the things that I've seen, like, and it's not. It's like it's real. It's like, but nothing's real. He said, so it is real. He's like, does that make sense, bro? So I'm like, yeah, it makes sense, eyes. So he's like, oh yeah, man. He's like, so basically, he's like, I sleep is like, and I can feel my body like moving, like it's on an elevator going forward. He said, the next minute, he said, this portal opens and I enter through the portal. He said, and I walk through this world. And the beings, he says, are giants. And I went, and what are the giants? I said, like, who the fuck are they? And he went, I believe it's the Anunnaki. He said, but it may not be them. He said, it may be the people. He said, they may have been created by the Anunnaki. He went, to convince me that it's not them. And I said, what makes you so fucking important to them, bro? And he went, some people are open to this. And I thought, yeah, I know they are, man. I know people say they've got the third eye open and everything. There's even a set of glasses out there with 3 lenses on it. So I know that people are onto it. But look, I had to use the third eye. Now, this is what I'm saying. Do you see the same things as Isley when you're sleeping and dreaming? Because if you do, then that means he is being real. So my giants. Stop it, Kelvin. Kelvin, don't just troll. Now, he's not even trolling, because you know what? This is what I mean. I've been researching this shit, and what's mad is it's like this shit that Isley's talking here has got some type of truth behind it. And that's why I'm saying it's weird. He's not bullshitting me. He's not sat there thinking, oh, I'm going to wind Danny up. He knows not to even speak to me in the morning, like most mornings. Like, Isley, I'm not even supposed to see your face at this time of the day. They didn't build the Egyptian pyramid. It makes me think, what's Isley been watching this does.
Yeah.
But then, though, is what he's watching, is it, you know, is yes, Carl, how you doing, man? Nice to see you in. Big up, man. Yeah. I am real. It's a belief like religion. You believe it to be true. But when he's dreaming this thing at night time, though, is this really happening to him in his dreams, or is he really having interact? Right. This is the thing, because I ain't trying to troll him. I ain't trying to take the piss. I've known him since I was 4 years old. He's like my brother, man. So I'm not sat here saying, yeah, let's laugh at me, mate. I'm saying, I know that Kelvin, not like, kind of like, is in on this Inuyaki stuff. He spoke about it before, because Isley's commented on it before as well. But has he read too much? Has he watched too much? And is that's what making him dream it? Or is he really walking through these portals? Like, is he actually doing it? Is that actually happening to the guy? Like, is he asleep in my living room? And because he likes sage. He gets the sage and everything, you know, gang. I swear to God, I've got a lot of people commenting about him now, about the situation. So basically, Isley's always lighting sage, and that goes outside and says he's cleansing himself with it. He's got moonlight. He's got moon rocks around his neck. He's got sun rocks for the daytime, moon rocks for the nighttime. He's got these different things. So yeah, he's definitely spiritual, man. I mean, he goes to the spiritual shop every week, or every month, should I say? But yeah, I mean. But I can put up with him doing the sage. I can deal with the stories and that, like. But like, then I just need to know, like,
all right, you've made it all right for now.
Is this guy really seeing in it? Like, is he really, you know, like, you know, is he really seeing this? Like, is he really actually?
Don't know, mate.
Like, yeah, man, like, yo, it could be happening. But then at the same time, because Calvin puts there, we're going crazy. No, at the same time, people are going to straight away now say, now this is not me through saying it. This is what the government will say. So if they take Isley right now, who's doing everyone's heading because he's running around talking this type of stuff, let's say, right? So let's say, for instance, now they take him to the hospital and doctors or whatever, and he starts telling them that he's seeing all these things and so forth and so forth. They're just going to diagnose him as a crazy guy.
Pretty much.
When really, as just been mentioned, some people actually see this thing as a real religion, as to the way that the world really started, meaning the Anunnaki, whichever I believe it's called. I hope I'm getting the name right, man. But yeah, urban analysis.
Yeah, the Anunnaki apparently came from another planet.
That's it, and that's another thing that he talks about as well, spaceships. And he doesn't call them spaceships, he calls them crafts.
Yeah.
He says that they're not spaceships, Danny, they're crafts. And I'm like, what do you mean they're not, like, this is what I mean. It turns into it. You can't tell him no. Like, so yeah, I mean, man, it's head blowing, yo. Especially when you're like, you're a bit unsure yourself. And then when I tried to watch like one program on it, I'm sat there listening to this stuff, and I'm like, oh man, like, I've got too much going on in my life to actually. And that's when then I say to Isley, but never mind what's going on in the planets, bro, above the world or whatever, or in whatever world you're living in. I said, but what's going on in this world here now, though? Like,
Yeah.
what about now? Like, I give a fuck about how much money's in my pocket, yeah, what car I'm driving, fucking where I'm going. You know, like, we need to sort that shit out. And that's where then that's when I start to think to myself that it's got to be having some type of, like, effect on him, because he's not actually considering real life itself. And I believe that's where it's then kind of, like, affecting my friend, which worries me, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I get that. You wonder if
It's only so somebody, you know, because if he's a true believer, you can't take away. If he's really having these dreams and he's really living that life, like, he might not care about all this materialistic stuff that I do. But then at the same time, then it's all right, because I've then got to turn around and say, well, but Isley, you're gonna have to need to care about materialistic things. Otherwise, you're gonna have to become a caveman, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because, you know, you're going to have to go and live off the... What about them people that have come and took over your country?
More people.
The tribe?
All right, living in the woods and the borders.
They,
Than me.
you have got a tribe. You've been invaded. The king even sat there on the thing. The king of Scotland. The king of Scotland. Two kings. There's a king and a queen and a maid.
Yeah, so there's three.
They're not a big tribe. Yeah, but the king, he has the final word. He's the one. He's the one with the bell. Have you seen him ringing the bell?
No.
You're telling me you've not been and watched the initiation of your king?
Nope, because he's no my king.
He is. He's the tribal king of Scotland.
Who? Some black guy from Africa.
I knew that to get you, you know. I thought, when I see that, I thought, I can't wait to be on a panel with Secret and bring up this African tribal guy who's come over to the country. The guy, I've seen a picture of him not dressed up as the tribal guy, and my man just looks like, he doesn't even look like, he looks like a troll. He looks like a comedian, yeah. He looks like he should be a comedian. I'm telling you now, it's where a lot of biblical stories come from. Urban analysis, yeah, man. It is. I know it is all real and it is to be looked into. There is some truth in between the middle. I mean, somewhere between the right and the left, in the middle, somewhere would be the truth. But Calvin, it's nuts, in it. The maid lady who turned around and the Sky News reporter said, "What? So what's your job then? Like, you know, this is the king, this is the queen. What your job?" And she's the maid's lady, and she said, are you here by force? And she went, "No, I am here because we are taking back our land that was taken from us years ago." Basically, say, I think they're like Anunnaki people. I think that's what they're saying. Like basically, like, yo, man, you took it from us big giants, like. So, like, they're Anunnaki, the tribal people. They're coming to, and you know what he said as well. The woman said, "There's more of us coming. There's more of us coming."
Mm-hmm.
So you better expect them coming in the boatloads, mate. I'm telling you. And also, imagine. Yes, Sammy Hamburgers. I like that name. That channel that started blowing up. That channel started doing Facebook ones as well. That Burger Joint podcast,
right?
Smashing it. That has the videos that it comes up with and that. Like, I don't know, man. So the guy did say to me, "It's AI." I said, "I don't care what it is, mate. Whatever it is good." That you've smashed it.
I'm enjoying it.
Like, getting back and doing that. some people that taking advantage of like the AI before other people can be actually bothered with dealing with it, like people like me. And they're actually just getting in, learning a bit about it, and then able to throw together these mad videos that other people haven't figured out yet. I mean, I could probably do it dead easy now. I could probably put together my song, a load of my pictures, and ask you all to play it at the right points for me and to do it synced out like that, and it'll do it better than what I would. Do you know the AI?
Yeah.
Because I done this on the song that I've made today. That song as well, guys, is going to be. I've not got the link for it. Have you got a link for it, Secret?
Link for what?
For that song.
What, the one you done earlier?
Was, you know, as needed out with Painley. Yeah. Right, just one second. I was just reading a message. No, I remember for the new song there. Yeah, the new song that I've released today, man. I released a new song today at 3 p.m. I'm going to try and run the numbers up on that, you know.
Yeah,
I'm going to try and run the numbers up. Yeah, I do want to run the numbers up on it, on that one particular song, just so I can start off this thing, because I like the idea of PTSD. Not of having it. I've already got it. So like PTSD, yeah. Like when I heard that song straight away afterwards, I just thought, it's like that song, yeah, just explains why you've got PTSD, doesn't it? Even at the end, man, I even got like at the end, man, this shit's just like a rabbit hole, you know. And I just like put the mic down. Like it's like I've walked away from it, as if to say, like, I've had enough of even talking about it now, and just walk away from the mic. Like that's like what the end of the song expresses, because I don't even slow it down like a normal song. I just cut it straight off.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like as if to say I'm pissed off, because obviously in there I mention how many years my friends are doing, and they actually put like that, like they're the real pictures, like of that video before when it was showing. That's the real picture of Kelvin. That's the real picture of Ryder.
Never know what Kelvin looks like.
Yeah, that's what he's got a gun in his hand.
I know. That's why.
Yeah, man. He said, "What does it say now? Gun kidnap gang jailed." Yeah. Kelvin got, I think he got 13 and a half years, and he got out after that, and then was in a car accident. That's on the pictures on the video on that as well from the car accident. It says that he drank a load of champagne and so on, and got into a Mercedes Benz and crashed and left so many people, and one guy ended up dead. He got another 9 years after getting out after 13. Yeah, man. That's why I say at the end, I'm like, this life's deep. And then I say, like, it hurts my soul to see where it all went. I've seen a 15-year-old strapped up with a bulletproof vest, and then I show the article where it explains why they killed when they killed Lewis, that it started a war. And then I show like that it was a 15-year-old that done it. And yeah, man, like I go in depth on the actual video for once. I intend on doing a little bit better. That's why I'm trying to run the video, trying to get the views run up on it. I'm going to promote it, try and get it run up a bit, and so it gives me that bounce to actually get the artwork and stuff done more better. So yeah, man, if you haven't been and locked in on that, there's a song on my page now called PTSD. And it's a good song as well. It's definitely worth listening to, and everything that's in there is realistically real. All my lyrics, all my life, all my stories, all my people. So yeah, man, lock in. Some Wythenshawe Fallowfield music there. Yeah, man. Some pictures of some of the members on there. Crazy days. I'd be living in a crazy way, like I was locked in a cage or locked in a maze. Couldn't get out for days. I was trapped in my ways. Trapped in my ways, like I'm locked in strange ways. I've had some strange days. This haze blow off my dome and blow off my brain. Went for piss, missed that.
What was that?
Remember, Danny, half the world is just, when it weren't me that said that, that's what Kelvin put. I'm putting that just in case. So it sounds like I actually said that. No, that was Kelvin that said it. When piss, missed that.
No, I went for Christmas.
I thought you meant you missed your piss. In other words, like you've just missed your toilet while she was aiming. Clean it up, though. Just last few seconds. I was just rhyming for a minute, then, to be honest. I don't know.
Can't hear you too well, Danny. It sounds muffled, mate.
Right, do I sound better now?
Much better.
Right, that's because I've come more closer. That was me getting lazy with the phone, that.
Oh, terrible.
Days don't pay. Yesterday is still tomorrow. I could fly like one bird and you could call that sorrow.
But in 1 second.
Yeah, man. I'm going to see if I can try and get this vocal to what I've done today, guys, man. Man's made a video today, you get me? Not a song today, I want to play it on here. Like, why is it not letting me in? Let me in, man. Wait on here for a sec, guys. Yeah, I swear to God, if it locks me off, yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
I'm back. You lucky it was number one. What was number one? Kelvin.
I need to find, why is it not letting me access this part so I can play this song? Right.
Fuck. Hi, Rebecca. Danny, what are you doing? Danny?
I'm trying to find music in a minute, man. I've got my new song and I can't play it. Being a bastard. Well, that's not it anyway. Bastard, man. Pissing me off, that. What's this?
Styler.
Not it either. Right, I don't know what that is.
Styler.
More music.
Orange and whatever, especially what? Sounds like you're swimming or something, Danny.
Yeah, that. Yeah, you have to just go on LinkedIn and watch it, yo. That's funny, that. So you what, man? They don't make it easier there to find things. Like, why would it not just be inside my folder like normal? Rebecca come back there. Danny Boy.
Pardon?
Rebecca's come back writing Danny Boy at 10:42. It's 10:46. That was 4 minutes. Yeah, Becca. With Liam, with him picking me up in the morning, we've got it planned to go to the spa and that, like, but I'm not sure how it's going to go. I might end up just coming home that same day, in all fairness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm looking to go out all weekend. I think I'd rather stay fresh. But yeah, we're coming back that same night. But I reckon we'll end up happening. That's if we don't end up going left, which I don't want to, but you know, it is me and my twin. So, you know, we're both crazy. Both unpredictable. Orange and whatever. Orange and whatever of the weather. Calvin's been down for whatever. Hey, Calvin, it's like I mentioned, you on my new track in my new song.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you could pretend it's you. You could go around saying, yeah, Danny mentioned me, look. I mentioned a guy, Calvin, you see. You just have to say you're the guy with the gun. And he shot someone and put him in the boot of a car. I think you should stay here with Coco. I can't read that bit. So you can. Yeah, but that's the more reasons to go left. Because if she's back here, I'll end up just thinking, fuck it, I need to go home. And then end up coming home. Got more of a sensible head on me these days. I could do though. You know what I mean? I don't know. When I wake up in the morning, what I'm going to be like. I could wake up on some hyper shit, or I might wake up slow.
Can't be bothered in the morning. That'll be funny.
That's what I mean, man. Some days I wake up and I'm just like, nah, I'm not asked. If I wake up tomorrow and decide, fuck it, I'm not bothered about it. The fact it's my birthday, I'll just forget the birthday. Like I've already got everything. Like literally, I've like I said, I spent £300 on FIFA 26 and the new Xbox. Mate, in fact, £330. 230 on the computer and £100 on the game.
No bad, mate. Fair play.
Done that. Got my passport as well. That I've got a letter back today saying that they've not a letter. I got a text message with the tracker thing on it. So I went and tracked it, and it said that we've received your old passport. Give us 3 weeks. So within 3 weeks now, I should receive my passport back, and that means next month I'll be going to booking to the airport and saying you can have the nearest flight to Amsterdam. I'll be saying to
I'll meet you there if you want.
Isley can come and stay here. As long as we don't burn the house down.
I like any old excuse to get away with.
But yeah, man. You do need to come to Amsterdam. That's what we need to do. Yeah, Beck, I'll give you a shout in the morning and let you know definitely what's happening. Because if I end up leaving, I can imagine me leaving Coco. I can see that anyway. Could get you one for 20 euros. That's what I mean, mate. If it costs 20 euros for me to get on a plane, yeah, then I'll be getting on a plane every couple of days. Seriously. The money that I spent getting about the UK is dangerous. So, yeah, man. Pretend your name is John Candy. Isn't that the guy who played in that Uncle Buck?
Yeah, mate. Legend. Poor man died as well, in 94 or something. Died young anyway. He was only in his 40s. But yeah, that's...
I like Uncle Buck, I did. No way was he only in his 40s.
Yeah, man. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I will do, Rebecca. Night. And thanks as well, though.
He was only 43, mate.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he died in 1994 and he was only 43.
He looked 50 when he was fucking... He looks older than what he was. That was just the way he got played.
That's the weird thing. Look at old TV programmes, right? Brookside, for instance. Look at Ron Dixon. Ron Dixon looked like he was in his 60s. Ron Dixon's meant to be 41.
Yeah.
Then you look at
Harold's still in Home and Away or whatever it is.
I don't know, but if you look at programmes like The Golden Girls, there's one of the Golden Girls and she's 43 in it. They looked old. I don't know if they're called the fucking Golden Girls, you know what I mean? How well funny. These people.
Madness, mate. It's madness, yo.
Oh yeah, the Jamaican
movie of him.
Kelvin.
God bless him. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people,
movie.
Cool Runnings, yeah.
That's the movie.
Yeah, man. That when he crashes the thing, innit? What does he say now? So get cold out here, you know.
Time you
documentary. It's John Candy, yeah, man. He was in that movie as well with Macaulay Culkin. That is Uncle Buck, innit?
Yeah, and he was.
That is Uncle Buck. Yeah, he's in Home Alone as well.
Yeah.
So he's in two films. He's in two films with Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, because that's who Geezy's ma left him in the van.
I never actually.
There's something.
I've always been aware that he was in both of the films, but I've never actually gone, oh yeah, so's Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the band leader, the leader of the band.
Because he's only a small act in Home Alone. So when you're watching that, you're only thinking of Macaulay Culkin really as his main main character. But then in Uncle Buck, really, it's Macaulay Culkin and him that are the main character.
Yeah.
You know, it's the mum that's the side acting that. As well, do you know what else I used to watch? Laurel and Hardy.
Okay.
Laurel and Hardy, I used to like that one. Only Fools and Horses. I don't think you'll ever get another comedy ever done like that again, unless you actually watch a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah,
And the reason why I say that is like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Like that's like the closest thing that you'll get to like East End, London East End style Cockney banter. Like, you know. And if you have a look at the similarities as well between the banter that's in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and the banter that's in Only Fools and Horses, they probably pretty much really are like an emulation of each other, if that makes sense. Just different day and ages. Fuck me. In the start of Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, they're selling stuff out of a suitcase. What they're doing in Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, actually. You're
Starts off exactly the same. Yeah, that's the closest thing that you'll get. And if you have a look at the humour between them, it was all that got your slap in the face humour that, like, you look like you better not talk about people's weight. Let me think of a different one that they say inside there. When he turns around and he says, Winston, boy, what's the problem? And he says, you're walking round with a bag of fertilizer on you. He says, with a stoned out girl. He said he doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist now, does it? So that's the type of like humour that was in Only Fools and Horses, I'd say. Except not as raw dog. So yeah, Guy Ritchie, I'd say, would be the only person who could probably do like that. What was his name? Who written that? John. Oh mate, I forgot his name, but I do know the name of the writer of. It can't be John Savile. It don't matter. But yeah, the writer anyway of Only Fools and Horses had a very because the people have spoken about him over the years, and apparently like his sense of humour was a big part of that program. Like he used to literally like stop it and be like, no, like it has to be said like this to get it. And it was like some of the cast members like only realised like how effective he was at what he was saying when they saw the audience's response and saw how big the program became. Because at one point it was just a small program that came on that might not have even made the rating secret.
Yeah.
Could have had 2 episodes and never have been looked at. But look at Trigger. He had the same brush for 28 years. When he stands there and says,
"Yeah, and he's had 17 new handles."
That's the type of stuff that gets said in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. It's just so similar, the stupidness and the punchlineness behind it. That's why I say the only place you'll get that type of comic from now would be would Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie's a superstar at it. But he concentrates on the mob movies a little bit more. I think he'd be good at making just straight comedies, me. But you know what? He's Guy Ritchie, so I don't think he cares.
He's got a photo of the sweeping brush too, hasn't he? Trevor.
I can't believe he's that, that's so mad that is saying that. Can't believe the guy's called Trigger as well, the same name as Isley's cousin. I watched Scarface the other day.
Fuck me, mate.
I
That
thought
movie's
I'd have a relived moment. I thought, let me watch Scarface and see what got me into all this trouble in the first place. So I sat there watching.
me.
I watched. Yeah,
Got
been a
that on.
few Scarface nights. Hey Chico, saw in the eyes. Scarface is iconic, man. When he was at that bit when he's just going sick. Do you know at the end here he's actually stood there taking bullets, shouting, "Do you think I give a fuck why he's getting shot?" Saying, "I'll take your bullets and all that. I'll take you to war," whilst he's being shot. It's like this couldn't be like that. That sniff that he's taking there, man. Like we need some of that over in the UK, man. Like
Yeah, it must be some good
Jesus,
shit.
like, yeah, that'll free some faces up. I'm sure that Uncle Terence would love a night on that. Getting beat up and going onto the village. Jesus Christ. Do you know, I didn't put my mugshot in the middle of that thing. Do you know what I put there instead?
Oh, what? A picture of the dog.
No, my grandma.
Oh, nice. That's brilliant.
No.
That's a decent shout.
That's good, that, isn't it? I written
Yeah.
on the thing, should I put a picture of my mugshot or...
I voted
And
for
then
your
he's-
mugshot, like.
Yeah, nah, I don't do that, man. Fuck that. I'm not proud. You know what I mean? It's one of them now. Like I literally in an hour's time, yeah, in 59 minutes, I'm 41 years old, mate. Like the game's over, yo. The game's done. The
No,
game's
it's not.
over, guys. 41 now.
Done when you put the controller in, mate.
I'm fucking heart attack city now. That's it. When I go to bed at night time, I'm counting my heart palpitations. Oh, mate. Don't even know if it can be bothered tomorrow, man. Even going all the way down there and then having to get back. I feel like just getting up and just being like, nah, just allow it. Just sit here and smoke this Cali. Open up a live and just put my coffee thing out and just say, listen, everyone, just fill me up with money, man.
Yeah, man.
Say need at least 200, 300 pound by the end of this stream. So I can go on a bender. No, man, that's what I mean. If I wanted to go on a bender, I'd go on one in the first place, secret. No, I wouldn't go on. Putting no coffee fucking link up anyway. I wouldn't. I'd rather subscribers.
Yeah, man, I know.
I would rather people subscribe to the channel and get involved with the channel and like just know that we have crazy times on here just chatting about whatever. There's no actual, money narrative or anything like that. Like no, oh yeah, has anyone got any spare change? Here's my coffee link. Like fuck that shit. I can't be arsed with it, man. Like at the end of the day, if I did it for a living, then I might charge for it if I did it for a living and it cost me money to do it. But then I don't charge for a living. I don't make money off it. So why would I put a link out for you to pay me? I bought some blue gushers, Danny, 55 a cube. Mate, I've had some mad stuff recently, man. The guy every time the guy about he's had different. So basically, I've had he's had that many different things. So when I've phoned him, I've said I'll have one of everything. Does that make sense? So he's like, I've got this, I've got that, I've got this, I've got that. I'm like, right, okay, so I'll have 2 for 50 on every one of them instead of paying for.
That's where it is. So up here, mate.
You'd love it down here for Budge, secret. You wouldn't know what I did when you have you started getting the pots of weed up there and that yet?
No.
Like I get my weed in pots with how many grams and how long it's been in the farm for. And
when are you gonna mail some up to me, mate?
I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I?
I think you are, aye.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it, man.
Good
Real
idea.
pop. Like you won't believe it. Even when I buy them, I'm like looking at the guy, thinking, right, where the fuck? Right, who goes into all this effort? I'm like, years ago, they just used to put it in. But when you see the weed and then you smoke it, you know why. You're like, man. So I'm sat here now, and in one hand, I'm sat here now, and I've just blazed my. It's still a flavour, but it's not like the California flavour. It's a UK made flavour, but it's still California style bud, yeah. But then over there, I've got one that's actually like where it's come in the California packs. Now, I'm not saying that everything's absolutely real. I'm not saying that I'm the guy with the plug on all that bullshit. I don't sell nothing, mate. So the only thing I sell, yeah, is comic lines.
Mm.
So if you ever want a funny storytelling,
Uh-huh.
ask me, and I'll tell you one. Someone might say, "Tell me one now." Then I'd say, "I am fucking doing. What do you think I'm doing right now?"
Telling you a funny story.
There you go, secret. See, you got it right, man.
Yeah, mate, keeping me on my toes here, like.
Got a picture of my dad on there now as well, inside that frame as well, you know.
Pardon?
I know it sounds mad that like me saying this on here, guys, right? Yeah, but I've never done all this before, me, where you have like pictures of your nan, you know, your dad on the wall, and like yeah, that to me is something that my mum does. You know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I've always been a bloke that's like been like lived with a bird or like gonna move back at home. Like this is like my first like proper house that I've actually like moved in where everything's my like you got to think when I moved into that other house, I moved in it with the bird at first, didn't I?
Yeah, man.
So for so long, I'd done the decorating and so on and so forth with her. But as I've moved into this house, it's all been done by me. So I've gone out like buying picture frames and that. Then I'm looking, thinking, fuck me, and now I need pictures. So I get the birds that I know to print them off for me. I just send them to them on WhatsApp and say, like, you print these off, and then next minute they give them to me. So yeah, and that's how I've got my sister and that on the wall and my grandma and shit now. But it's good though. Because it's actually family photos. It's really what I should have. Because it looks round and reminds you. You know what I mean? Like that's the reason why I got away, so I could make them people proud that are on those photos.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's my grandma sung "Happy Birthday" to me at 91 yesterday because she's disappointed in her grandson.
That's quality.
She sung "Happy Birthday" to me because she's proud of me. If you know what I mean, like you know, she's happy at the man I became. Yeah, man. She was the she knew that I was always the you know the one that was more likely to end up getting into a lot more trouble than the others, and like literally due to drug epidemics, we could call them. Some of the family members that sons used to shine out of their asses and that right when I was younger, now they are on drugs. So now they don't look too good. So me, I look like the shining star of David, even though I'm called Daniel. So I'll go back as the star of David shining, looking at my cousins and thinking, And it's not like I wish a downfall on you. It's just like, it's all right when you were fucking trying to tell me off and that, wasn't it? Everyone looking at me bad. But now it's my time to be the good guy. You know what I mean? Even though, yeah, damn right, man. I like having that that fact that might like to think that some of the cousins that used to be so snobby are now a problem to their parents. You know, where to the point where like they've probably got to have part-time custody of their own grandchildren, and where my mum has got 3 kids and all her kids are both on point in life. None of my sisters, not one of them, take drugs.
Are we back in 2 seconds?
Yeah, man, go for it, fam. We've been live there now, people, for 2 hours. It's okay, I can see the pub from here. I'm actually doing decorating, Danny. Someone else wrote before as well. Sammy Hamburger. I'm the same. Danny moved into a new house at the start of the year. Did everything myself. Still waiting to get the old house sold. It's all a headache and so on. But the mad thing is, Sammy, it's the only way, isn't it? We've got no choice. It's now or never, do or die, fail, or pass and carry on. Like, and to me, it was not fail and end up in worse situations. Like, nah, man, we was to go out and fix up. Fix up don't mean that I was already doing something wrong. It was like that was the time that I had to be the strongest, was when everything was on the line. I could have went down the route of just sticking my head in the sand, spending my money on drink, going out on the weekends, trying to, getting with girls and stuff like that, like, and then moving in with them, and then next minute I'm a stepdad for bleeding 3 months, 4 months, or 2 years, and then split up and end up in the same predicament. Like that type of shit had been the same type of thing that had happened with me for years, like getting into 5-year relationships, then split up. Everything you ever had, you lose. I'm like, nah, man, like that weren't the way, man. Like, so the way that I had to do it was to find myself by me being single, doing it all myself. And yeah, the one thing that I can say through being in them relationships is I became a very domesticated person. I mean, anyone who walks in here, I think there's a bird that lived in here with how clean I have it, but that's because I've just got like OCD out of my mind. Like, everything's got to be like on point. Even to the point where I don't even like turning on my lights at night time now. I've got to walk in. It's actually thanks to Rebecca as well that I've got that lighting changed. She helped me get that sorted in the kitchen. But I know she's gone to bed now, Rebecca has. I may see you, Rebecca, tomorrow. It's my birthday, so I'll probably pop in anyway, Rebecca. I'm just overly tired now. Oh man, I missed 11:11. I like seeing 11:11, man.
Back in the room, mate.
11.
Sorry.
I just missed 11:11, man. I've looked at it and it was 11:12. I thought, man, that means there's one thing that I'm not doing right at the moment.
What's that?
Do you know, I don't know what it is, because it's not just told me, has it? Right. Well, if I've not looked at the clock for ages and had a look at the time, yeah, and then when I look round at the time and I see that it's 11:12, I know that I've just missed 11:11. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind, that's the universe speaking to me, telling me that I'm just a minute out at the moment from being on point.
Just a minute.
Or just a thought, or just a thought, like that one thing. You see that's how I look at things. Like, that's how I see the universe is speaking to me. Yeah, man. That's what they say, people. When you have these angel numbers that speak to you, they stand out, and it's for you to understand and to assume what it is that it may be saying. And 11:11 is a strong angel number that's recognised by most people, to be honest with you. But it's whether actually most people know what it means. Some people just think that it's a sign of a new relationship, or a new. I mean, women have come out with that to me, yeah, and next minute I've not. You ain't with them no more. So it definitely were a sign about that. Yeah, I had one woman telling me that she keeps seeing 1919 and all that lot. Do you know what? Do you know who used to freak me out with that 11:11?
Who?
The stalker.
Oh, really? Her next door?
Yeah, man. Not the one up here now, like the one where I live now, not her here. The stalker, like. I'm not saying that her here next door stalker. I'm just saying that I've had interactions with neighbours on her. So what's it? Yeah, the stalker from from Cheshire. Yeah, not Merseyside, Cheshire. She 11:11 knows dog. That's it. She used to terrorise me with that 11:11. She used to text me at 11 at night, 11 in the morning, like 11:11. Like, oh man. And I used to feel like saying to her, like, listen, man, I told you about it. Like, don't be coming at me with it all the time. And the next minute, she would like, because one day me and her took a photo, right? And in the photo, there was a rainbow in the photo. Oh, that was it. That was it then. This woman was sending me rainbows. She was doing all types of stuff, man. She was drawing me photo paintings and stuff with rainbows in them. She was just doing like psycho shit, yeah, that freaks man out. Look, like, it was a weird relationship, yeah. Secret understands the ins and outs of it and probably thinks Danny's just fucking. Danny's like a man's man, like, but not in a what's that way? What's that toxic masculine shit? What's that about? I'm not like that. I'm not. Yeah, you know when you get you know what I'm when I'm saying I'm a man's man. In other words, like, you know,
toxic masculinity.
Yeah, I'm not like that, but I do know ladies type of thing. Like I'm known to get to know like the ladies. I mean, yeah. I mean, it made it bleeding hard for myself when I lived there in at that place by actually having interactions with the with the neighbour, and then after that, then I was getting stalked by her, and then the council went and moved me into next door to an ex-girlfriend, which then became a girlfriend again, and then an ex again. So yeah, I mean, you just come right it, mate. Like, you know, neighbours and exes and me are supposed to be a thing, like, by God's plan. I mean, I don't ask for it, and I don't, you know. Yeah, you're probably going to say, yeah, you do, Danny, but I say I don't. No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
20 years different.
Oh, that's cool.
What's that? Oh,
That they share the same birthday, or his mum and his mum and his sister.
20 years difference, 21 years. Did he say the same day of birthday? That's crazy. I'm the same, Danny, moved into a new house. 11/17. I have to have a look at the minutes when it was sent.
Oh.
My mum. Nah, I'm not Sammy Hamburger. I'm not, man.
Yeah, you are.
Bro.
Here's Sammy.
I'm not.
Hiya, Celtic, mate. Hope you're well. Jump up and say hello. Put the link at Celtics in the chat, Danny, mate.
Yes, Celtic, man. I'll put the link out. Yeah, I'm not, man. I don't like it. Well, obviously. But, nah, these birds drive you nuts, mate. I'm telling you.
Must be your laptop.
No, but it's doing it on PS4 as well. Keeps disconnecting.
Get me the link. I know I'm there about to light on the end of this spliff when it's hardly got any drawers on it. Like, I've not got a big fat one there. And the other one that I've got built as well is the American one as well. So this other one's going to get me high. I like a
Yeah, because we're just holding on to your birthday, eh?
I know that's kind of what's happening now.
It is, yeah. The countdown is on, Dansky. Pardon me.
My birthday. I know. I better get the pumpkin thing out in a minute. And that.
Well, I've got
Spraying doctor.
Mm.
Is that letting me not put the link there? Right, so. Oh, Danny, please don't go off the screen. Right, yes. Right.
Where the hell?
God, it don't for you anymore, this. Invite guests should just be. Right, yeah, that one. Right, okay.
Wait, hold on
Right,
a
yeah,
minute.
right.
I'll just
Go
Danny
on
find
now.
your man. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, it's my birthday in 40 minutes, bro. I'm 41 and in 40 minutes. That sounds ironic. But yeah, I say that with doom and dread, but no, it's not doom and dread. Yeah, the link's out there, man. Obviously, I'll accept the link, you know that. But
Over 41.
yeah, man. I mean, this time last year, gang, I was in a hostel, man. Trying to get into somewhere whilst I was waiting for a property. Do you know what I mean? Sat there. So to be here a year later and to actually be inside a home and it be a brand new building and it be, you know, like absolutely banging, and for me to have everything that I could have wished for, and my dog to be safe, and for me to be safe, us both not to have lost each other, because I could have easily have lost my dog in that situation. Yeah, I mean, that's a celebration on its own, whether that be a year on my birthday or a year on me being stuck inside that room where I was given all types of rules just because I was classed as made homeless by default because of a bloody landlord selling a property. I mean, he gave me a banging reference as well, but I suppose that's why I ended up with a nicer building. Yeah, man, big up Coco. Coco's going strong. She cost me £500 the other month, though. The little cow on an operation, but she needed it. Yeah, man. But no, COVID, mate, they're the things, bro. I know, bro, it is hard, man. But you know what? It's one of them. You get to sit here a year later, don't you, and say, "Wow!" Like I didn't think that last year. I didn't think that I'd be sat there a year later laughing at my phone and thinking, "Yeah, no way, I can be back on YouTube. I can be, yeah, self-free. Like, in other words, like I've got no stress. I can be on YouTube chilling. I don't have to worry about what time I've got to be up, or I don't have to be stressing. I don't have to, you know, life's calm for me now. Like, that's the only way of putting it. The only thing I need to worry about really is making sure that my bills are paid, and that there's food in my cupboards and my fridge and freezer, and also that my dog's got food, and I walk my dog so many times a day. So as long as I'm doing them things, it's all good. And also as well, I'm constantly decorating the property as well, or working on it, should I say, because it's already decorated. But yeah, man, Danny, I'm actually losing my mind. What is it you're losing your mind in, mate? Do you mean when you say you're losing your mind, you mean just in general, or you're on about being at home and stuff? Like, is it on a serious note? Is that through stress? Is it like stress and that what's getting to you, bro? The same shit, the same thing, the same every day, with no rewards. You know, or you feel like there's no rewards. Because shit, I know how that shit feels.
Yeah, man, the roof.
The roof is most important. No, Doug, it's cool, brother. Thank you anyway, though, man. I appreciate it, bro. I don't even use that coffee link and that, bro. I've not even updated any of that or been on and done anything to even bother, you know, making thinking money to do with this. I've not like I've not even downloaded PayPal. Like I wouldn't. It'd just be sat there inside the in the coffee link place, mate. And I wouldn't want to waste your money, bro. No, man, you save it for the kids and that, bro. You know the one. Spend it on your lad, brother. I'm good, mate. Like I say, mate, I got what I deserved for my birthday, and that was this property, bro. We're here now, living it. So yeah, man, I'm living my rewards. I've got a new TV. I've got a newest Xbox. Literally, what I bought this week. I've already got my new FIFA. So you know, I can't complain tomorrow if I don't end up getting picked up and taken out to the to get taken out for the day. Like, you know, everything's all good anyway. I'll be happy sat here chilling. If I'm sat here just chilling, I'll pop open a live tomorrow. We'll have a mad birthday live. Yeah, it'd be funny. We even get party poppers and let them off on here. Or we could just get some guns out and let them go.
Yeah, you'll freak out.
I'll just tell everyone it's fireworks.
Yeah, no.
Or I could just let fireworks off and tell everyone it's guns. Can you imagine someone like that, Danny G, doing that, can't you? You know, that fucking Birmingham Smethwick dude. Yeah, I've got guns and all that. And then next minute you hear it going off and you look round and you see a firework going off near him and you're like, this guy's just a dickhead.
Yep.
Holding a plastic pistol in the air while he's letting a firework off in the background.
Yeah, for effect.
That's what you do. He's a proper sausage, man. I swear to God, yeah, he's the worst person. Like, I don't know whether it's an act like Charleston White or something, but I don't actually think it is. I think this guy has actually really been out there, like, threatening people on YouTube, like, people that are, like, in a chat, like, I'm going to smash your face in and, like, ras, like, like, bro, like, you're talking to people that have got internet names, like, no real picture, like, he's a proper weirdo. That's how you know that Atwood was a fake from the beginning, because he was willing to publicise somebody like that bullshitter from Birmingham. And if you're watching, I do think you're a bullshit artist. I couldn't give a fuck how many flying kicks you've done.
Flying kick your way out the fucking back out the
Yeah, man. But guys like that, do you know? Do you know? I tell you what. Years ago, right? It's crazy because, like, when you're young and that, you think it's dead good to be bad, right? And if you had the chance when you was young just to do your mum's head in, which this is even me, this is going to me, even this counts for me. Like, I'd have been the first little twat there, yeah. Like that, right? Like that on a documentary, like, yeah, we've been sure and all that, right? On a documentary or whatever. For years later, to be sat there watching it thinking, why on earth did I ever do that? Like, that's there forever. And I've got a couple of mates that have done that. One of my mates got married in strange ways on TV, right?
Oh, wow.
Adrian. And he's literally the only person to ever get married on TV in jail. And the guy turned around and said to me, bro, I'm famous. I said, you're famous for being a dickhead, bro. About your fame, because you've had so many millions of views. Yeah, man, like funny character. What a guy, man.
Sounds like getting married on the
on this place's channel, Danny, he went through Skid Row and was shook. He's not scared of nothing, but he got shot at. And mate, bro, you'd have to listen. I'm from the hood, bro. You'd never catch me around Skid Row. But for some fucking mad junkie to come at me and put a fucking needle in my arm, oh no, mate, no. Fuck the shooting at, man. I've been shot at, me. I don't want. It's the fear, mate, of them touching me, man. One of them bite you or something like that, you fucked.
Yeah, mate.
And that's what they know as well. Like they know that their thingy is that their blood's venom. Like they know that they're poisonous people, so they know that they'll try and scratch you or anything, man. So one of them holds me up, I'm giving them everything. America has come one of them places where, like, now, I mean, really, is it what it used to be when we used to see it years ago? So if we saw Miami, if we went there now, are we going over to Baghead City, like, or is it still beauty? Is it still the best thing ever, or is, like, because New York City is, like, apparently if you get on the train at night, you're getting robbed.
Yeah, mate. Even during the day, you're getting robbed.
Well, that's what I mean. Well, I'm a tourist, so if I am getting my passport, does that mean that if I'm, you know, like, if I was to be out on them subways, I'm going to meet these fucked up individuals.
Yep.
And what's
Yeah.
crazy is they speak the same language as us as well.
Yeah, but they'll pretend
When I
not.
say that, far away from us, but they don't think like us, man. Someone like me over there, mate, it'd be easy for me. I'd just try to do some rapping or something. I'd be like, yo, I'm a rapper. I'd be like, that's why. I'd be like, they'd be like, why are you here? I'd be like, I'm just here rapping. I've come in here to make it like Eminem did.
I don't think they're there to ask you questions, mate. They're just there to rob you.
That's what I mean. To just rob you. Callum Bowl is a good watch. Is that Callum who used to? Was he from Rebel Media? Is that the same lad? Is he a young Irish lad? Bit of a journalist. Is that Callum? Maybe that's a Calvin, that one there. He's somebody I watch. He's got a bit of a right wing view, but he's also not far right.
No, he's just right.
You know? Yep, he's just right. This is going to be.
All right.
We've still got 28 minutes.
Yay!
We've got 28 minutes, man. Until we let a banger off. I better blow a gas tank up or something in here, haven't I? I've got no fucking fireworks or anything. Where's the gas at? What should I do? Just set fire to a lighter?
No, Danny. Don't be doing so.
We need some fireworks, man. What do you mean? No, it's my birthday in fucking 20 odd minutes.
What? Yeah, please. Yeah, don't go doing that. That sounds terribly dangerous in your nice house.
What else can I do then? Right, what about? Does that sound like a pop light?
Yeah, a little bit, man.
Was that like the birthday pop? Right. Yeah, man. We need the expo on here to go pop, pop, bang, bang.
Pop, pop, bang.
Yeah, get him on here, get expo on.
No.
So we'll send Expo the link.
Say his name 3 times.
He's definitely. He's been quiet, our kid has. To tell you the truth, he has been rather quiet.
He certainly has, Alan.
He's been a bit more quiet than usual. But you know, like, as I said, when I came back, like, sometimes you're better off being off the tube whilst you're sorting your stuff out. When you come back, you've got it only takes him to start opening up a live, and his lives generate, man. You know, for you've seen big channels blow those, so I mean, Expos was like one of the biggest ones that I'd been on. you know, in regards to how many people was joining a night and things like that, like. But by far though, like the Darren G video, that had me a lot more interaction than anything on the world. And then also the Uncle Terry that video, that generated me lots of traction, but it gave me lots of hate as well though. There's a couple of videos that made this channel get to the numbers where it's at today, but then ever since then I've been a bit more wary of getting myself into YouTube drama, so I've not done anything to actually make my channel take off. I could just start sending shots back at everybody right now though. Do you know what I mean? Just for the clickbait of it.
Yeah, man.
All I've got to do is make a reaction to what Dr. Ratpole's been talking about recently and say, oh, is this fat old man still talking about that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Has he got nothing better to do? Has he not learned how to get past them crayons yet? You know, just start digging at him. And before you know it, you know damn well he'll go, and guess who else he's fucking heard from recently? That fucking Danny Styler. No, you can just, you know, but again, is that what I want? Like, do I want that just for clicks and views? It's like, nah, do you know what? I'd rather just do me and you do you, bro. And if you say anything about me in a video, I'll say something about you. And I couldn't give two fucks whether you're from Peckham, fucking, whether you're from, I don't care where you're from in London. I couldn't care. E8, E1, fucking London, fucking 5, wherever the fuck. I don't care, man. Like, get fucked. You're the one with the half the internet that looks at you and wonders why the fuck for the third year running you're still sat in a bedroom that's red. That everyone, and you don't not even change the curtains or anything. It just takes different views inside the house. I mean, I changed. Jesus. My mum's changed houses more times than he's changed paint in the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that guy's still got that room decorated, man, like with nunchucks in there and like, man, like the embarrassment, like, but he clearly doesn't have it. Like, he doesn't have the embarrassment. But if I was him, I would though. But it makes me wonder if he's got kids, and if he has done, then that then makes me disgraceful. And then I think, like, why am I even dealing with you? Because if you let's say if I found out, like, yeah, he had a daughter and so on and so on, I'd think, you know what? You don't do shit with your life except try and impress people on the internet, and you've got kids and that, yeah. But this internet shit, this internet clout that you get out of it, because you definitely don't get money out of it with your small adverts, you little broke motherfucker, right? So listen, you definitely broke. So your action figures and that, they're shit. So how on earth, he's no rich guy. Like, Video Craig makes more money than he does off YouTube, and Video Craig probably makes an all right wage as well at that. But Ratpole don't make a bean on there, and this is realistically talking. If you don't have kids, then fair play, bro. It's a hobby. But if you've got kids, then you don't have time for a hobby like YouTube. You should be doing something better for your kids, mate. And if you're letting your baby's mum do it all, then that's bad behaviour. I wouldn't be able to look in the mirror if I had children and I lived the way he did. That's not how you do it. That's not what real men do, mate. Real men would look after their own children. Fuck that. Can't stand a guy who has the opportunity to be in the kids' lives and then actually like don't be and don't do, like, you know, just cop out basically. And it's like, wow, yeah, man. But it's so easy done, man. You know what I mean? Or not so easy done. It's so done so often that it's become normalized. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's crazy. My sisters are both with their boyfriends still, and both of their kids are like my little niece now is 11, and Georgia, man, her kid must be 9.
Yeah.
So that's 9 years of her solid being with her fella. So at least that, if not longer. And that's one boyfriend each from my sisters. And it's like, wow, like I done a good job of being your big brother, didn't I?
Yep. Clearly did, mate.
You know what I mean? Because they don't do drugs, they don't drink. And they knew damn well if I would have caught them anywhere near drugs, any drug dealer that gave any drugs to my sisters would have been in big trouble. So yeah, not a lot of people offered it to my sisters. I suppose guys at school would have obviously probably have tried to, but I sat my sisters down and spoke to them at early ages, and also stamped it into their heads when they were teenagers as well. You get me? Sometimes a big brother can actually be which is pretty crazy to think that my mum actually thought that at one point, Secret, that she weren't doing it to be nasty. I mean, I get it, you know. I mean, I was a teenage fucking, you know, I don't like to say it, but I was a teenage gang member, gangster style fucking kid that used to get about with hood lads. You've only got to watch my New Bleeding video to see the type of people that I was rolling with. So me pulling up to my mum's house with those type of people, I'm not surprised that my mum thought, fuck that, man. I don't want my house getting shot up. I don't want my sisters getting caught. I don't want your sisters being shot at because they're your brother. And so, yeah, man, I get that. But that years later, that it's like, wow, that same son that you thought that of, though, is the reason that both your daughters don't do drugs, though. How'd you like that, Daniel's mum? And then Daniel's mum's like, fuck you now. So he was along the way learning about what happens in the big wild jungle. Whilst he was doing it, he was then turning around to his sisters and saying, make sure you watch out because there's snakes and rats and cats and dogs and they're all venomous. And both my sisters are both with their baby dads right now. And no, when I say baby dads, they've got one baby dad. That makes sense.
Yeah, there's 2 baby dads and 2 mummies.
Yep, there you go. No stepfathers are out. I'm not saying there's out wrong with that, guys. I'm just saying that I'm proud of me being my sister's guide as a man. You see, as I said, the father's passed away, so you know that was obviously down to me then to be the man figure. And yeah, man. And my sisters turn around and say that I'm proud of you as a big brother. You've shown us. But man, my sisters show me new things all the time. You know. Anaconda. How many minutes left on it? You said that 42, so it's now 43. So we are live in around... Not live.
17 minutes.
70 minutes on 41. Wow, why can't it be like in 41 minutes be 17?
Yeah, no way.
Fuck that, actually, not in this day and age. No, it's better in our day and age, as you know. You could nick cars easier.
Pardon?
Nick cars easier, couldn't you?
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? But, man, it was over 10 years ago. I stole more cars than Nicolas Cage. I don't care. I used to love it. I was a twacker when I was a kid. Why not? I was from fucking where Shameless is filmed, and if you think that around there that we weren't bleeding professional car thieves by the time we were 13, man, everyone's mistaken. In Withenshaw, that's what school was about, not learning education. It was learning how to hotwire a car. Or snap and cap it. Snap and cap it was a lot easier, really.
Mhm. It's funny.
Bend your door back, snap your steering lock. I better be careful actually, because if I actually unravel how to do a crime like that on the internet, I could actually get done for that.
Probably.
Because I'm actually telling you step by step how to bleeding do it. I've just nearly done it. I've just nearly said the steps. I've just had a few more steps. Some could have been on the way. But you'd have to be
Mhm.
looking for a car like, for like O2 plate and under, really, guys. You was born a gremlin, Danny, you know. Why? Because I'm born at midnight. He's like, it's Calvin, you're full, bro. Oh, man.
In the 80s, mate.
The guy, you know what that is like?
That
You were
makes
born a
you
gremlin, no, because at midnight, that's when they go nuts. In the film, Critters, not Critters, fucking, what's it called now? Gremlins.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. With a spliff that I'm about to light up in a minute, yeah, I'm not going to turn into a gremlin. I'm going to turn into a monglin.
A mogwai.
Mongling, like a proper, like, little, proper monged out, man. I might even go get myself some bleeding. I don't know, man, imagine that. I might even text Liam now, like, I'll leave tomorrow morning, mate. I'm doing an all-nighter. I'm having a party. So I sat here, took 2 E's on my birthday at 11:45.
Mhm.
2 anacondas,
2 anacondas.
2 gremlins. Oh, mate, I need to get onto one of my mates who's into pill making or something and say, listen, you need to bring out a new ecstasy tablet called the Gremlins.
Yeah.
They'll be like, why, Danny? I say, I don't know, Kelvin come up with it on the internet, mate. I'll say, but it fucking sounded good. They'd be like, I thought Kelvin's in jail. I'd be like, not that Kelvin. I'll say it's alien Kelvin off the internet.
Yeah, man. Alien internet's Kelvin's the best.
I can make the devil dance for God, bro. I'm glad you put for God, bro. I thought he was going to say, I thought I was reading, and I can make the devil dance for you, Danny. I was going to say, I don't want him to dance for me, bro. That'd be scary, that someone saying that, Danny, I can make the devil dance for you. I would be like, I don't want the devil. I don't want to dance for the devil. Apparently, they say that you gotta wait for the song to stop. Well, I
Yeah, man.
fucking stopped. I would have stopped. No, man. Years ago, I used to dance with wolves, and I used to dance with the devil, and I used to hang with wolves and hang with demons and devils. And these days, I try and surround myself with as less of that as possible. There is always going to be that touch of corruption in my life. It's built in me. It's in my DNA. It's just the way that it is. Like I can't. I've tried to move away as far as I can, yo. Why can't I post on your Facebook wall? I don't know, mate. I've done it so no one can post on there, you know, Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
If I have, then that means everybody can't write happy birthday.
Yeah, exactly. Terrible.
Why can't I write on your? What? Check you trying to write on my face? You're trying to terrorise me.
Yeah, I'm going to come and terrorise you there too, mate. That's a great idea.
Everybody writing. Mate, my mum done it the other day, taking the piss, man.
Yeah.
Gremlins. Check you writing. Sort it out, you know. Sort it out. Sort what out?
Every bit.
Sort it out.
All of it. Sort it all out, Danny.
You got Calvin saying back car, what's up? Terrible. Check Calvin steering the trouble, you know. I make it over worse today.
He's totally right.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. She can't write on your Facebook.
I hope it will.
Terrible behaviour,
Should be
man.
debated just before 12, shouldn't I? Deactivate it just before 12.
Deactivate it.
Imagine it. That's be funny, that, you know, deactivating it for one day and then like letting it back open the next day.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to write happy fucking 41st birthday on my Facebook wall.
You sure it's not your 50th? No.
Mate, it feels like my 60th. I feel like an old retired.
An old retired.
Yeah, just retired from the game. Do you know what? I got asked that the other right. I walked into one of them dodgy pubs straight away. The guy was on mine and I's ass straight away. The owner, because we're not from around here, are we? And we just don't fit in. So he said straight away. He said, "Where are you? So where are you from?" So I went Manchester. And whereabouts? Near my area. Yeah, what you doing around here? I said, why? He said, just wondering, what's your business around here? I said, I'm retired, mate. He went, retired from what? I said, crime. I said, what do you think?
Oh, yeah.
He went, right. He went, just as long as you behave. I said, I'll behave in here and I'll respect the people. I said, but I'll do what I want outside. And he was like, okay, just as long as you behave in the pub. I thought, fuck off, you old cunt. I thought, giving me all this fucking local fucking pat down round here, mate. You fucking old biker. Sorry for anyone that's an old biker out like that, but I just don't like getting pressed by 60-odd-year-old men. And I could, you know, make it, you know, I could stop being the nice guy and try and turn the place into Iraq. But no, I come round here and behave and still get people come up to me saying to me, what you doing round here? Like I'm here for trouble or something. I might look like trouble, I don't know. I might come across as trouble. Rebecca will probably tell you that I am trouble.
Danny, I was just going to say, you are trouble, mate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You and Rebecca were both going to lie. That's what I was going to tell everybody else as well. Because if you or Rebecca say that I am trouble, then you're both liars.
I know, I'm totally lying.
Never go, don't ever do no wrong. What do you mean with a capital T?
Exactly. Your middle name is Trouble.
I'm not trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm well behaved on good legs. On big legs, tall legs. Rebecca, you've got tall legs. You're very tall. About 6'5" she is. Aren't you, Rebecca? Secrets like I'm not answering.
How do I know how tall she is?
Out, and I am tall. Haha. Yeah, she's taller than me. That's why when we walk down the road, I get in the buggy. Long legs galore. Daddy long legs. Mummy long legs. Ah! That's you, mummy long legs. Hey, apparently them daddy long legs, right? I don't know if this is bullshit. Well, are they supposed to be one of the most poisonous spiders out there, except they don't have teeth?
Apparently, yeah, they don't have anything to administer the poison, so...
Fuck me, man.
They're pretty sick if they did.
Yeah, because this might sound sick to a few people. You might all feel like I sounded like a little bit like Jeffrey Dahmer, right? But when I was a kid, I used to get like a bottle, like a big bottle, and make a big battle arena. And used to put like spiders in there and wasps and daddy long legs. And do you know what always used to win was the daddy long legs.
Interesting. Wonder why that was.
Just said that someone on Amazon Music has just entered to something. MC Nemesis. Is this
Yeah.
crazy?
The studio.
Let me have this.
Hey,
Hello.
what's going on, my niggas?
Oh, god
What's
damn.
going on, man?
You niggas doing all right?
What's going on, homie?
Just chilling. Hell, trying to talk to people, but they fuck shit.
Uh-huh.
You know, you don't sound very American, man. You're nearly pulling it off.
No, I am American.
Whereabouts in America are you from?
North Carolina. What about you? Where parts of the United Kingdom do you hail from, good kind sir?
We have shithole called Wythenshawe. It's
Whippenshaw?
one of the biggest council
Is that
estates
in
in
Lo-
Europe.
is that in England or something?
Yeah, it's where Shameless. You know Shameless. So, you know the pro.
Segward? No, I don't know there.
It's where that was filmed. That's where I was born.
Iroquois? I'm sorry, I don't understand these places. Iroquois?
Yeah, I was born. Its nickname was Beirut.
Take the
So,
time to slow down your speech and actually pronounce your words. And then
Beirut.
then you can speak the English language better.
Beirut. So I have a feeling this is a man called Paddy.
Beirut. There you go. See, now I understand. Beirut.
I have a feeling this is a man called Paddy.
So, do you guys believe in God?
I always believe in God. Most definitely. I believe in God more than I believe in most people.
And which God do you believe in?
I believe in the God of all gods. There is only one God. And that is the Lord.
There's a lot of gods. There's the Hindu God. There's Buddhist, Islam, Jew, Muslim, like Christianity. Which one do you subscribe to? The Christian faith, I assume.
I don't subscribe to each one. I just believe there's one God above all. There's one creator. Whether that be called God, whether that be called Allah, whether that be called Buddha, whether that be called, whichever one you believe is your creator, you stay with. Me, myself, I have the words God, G-O-D.
Well, they can't
Not
all be
A.
right because they contradict each other.
Exactly.
Like
So
the
there's only one
Islamic
name.
God. The Islamic God.
So who said that the Islamic God was the main one? I didn't say that he was the main one. I said there was only
No, I
one
didn't
God.
say you did.
It's G-O-D.
I'm saying, hey, baby. Hold on, let Daddy
How are
pull
you
up
anyway,
these
Paddy?
photos.
How are you anyway, Paddy?
Paddy who?
So there's many gods. So you just believe in some sort of higher power, it seems.
Yeah, type thing. I mean, I don't believe in the words that come out of the church or the Bible, but I do believe that that there is one God. Yeah, that's a higher power. That's higher than Allah. That's higher than Jesus. But I do believe in the Lord Jesus Christ
Yeah, better
because
safe
he's
than sorry,
actually
right? You
real.
don't want Jesus to send you to hell. You don't want him to come back and send you to fucking hell, do you?
Well, I believe he was the King of all kings, and I don't believe Jesus would come back and send me to hell for religious disbelief.
He actually wasn't a king.
He gives all.
He actually wasn't a king.
He wasn't a king. No, I think he was made.
Nope.
He was made a king. He
He
became like a
died.
king. Of all
He
kings.
never had a kingdom. He never fulfilled any of the prophecies.
Very true. Very true. But religion can be up for debate. Very, very technical. Not really. Not really.
It's not really up
Up
for
on
debate.
views of that much. But I suppose I'd like to see myself as a Catholic. I wouldn't mind getting my head put in a bowl of water and getting read a few prayers and getting told that'll be cool
I
in the
don't give a
next
damn
life.
if you're a Catholic or a Protestant.
He's not a Catholic. He's
I don't
not.
give a damn. The
He'd be closer
Christian
to being a
faith,
Protestant, mate.
the Christian faith is complete bonkers.
I think all faiths are completely bonkers, and it's now my birthday, so forget God. How about happy birthday?
Happy birthday,
All
Dad,
things are
mate.
not complete bonkers. I know that you're a highly unserious person.
I'm highly what? Sorry.
All things are bonkers, man. Everything is bonkers. No, I'm talking about, do you think that slavery is good? Because the
Do I
Bible
believe slavery
condones
is good?
the Bible
No, but I
condones
believe
and
it's.
legislates it. The Bible condones and legislates it.
Do I believe? The Bible's poison. Yeah, most definitely.
Yes.
It's been diluted. It's been diluted
So
throughout the times and ages.
why did you say you believe in Jesus?
Why did I say believe in Jesus? Because I mean, at the end of the day, each book, including the Quran, has Jesus in the book. So with Christianity or no Christianity, there's still going to be Jesus. With Catholicism, without Catholicism, there's got to be Jesus.
Yes, but
There's
there's
still
no
now
good
the
reason.
Quran
Okay,
that
so
exists.
there's no good reason for you to believe what you believe. So you're going to need to discard it, or else
What do
you're
you believe?
irrational.
What do you believe, MC
I'm an
Nemesis? What do you believe?
I'm an atheist.
You're an atheist. Okay, that's good. So that would obviously give an understanding as to obviously why you wouldn't understand that. How would I believe in Jesus when he's written in all different prophecies, all
I'm an
different Bibles?
atheist, so I'll wait until I have evidence before I believe things.
Well, that may be the next life, and if this stream carries on, I mean, Jesus
Shouldn't that be
Christ,
the
we
way
might
that
all
we
end up
do
in the
things?
next life.
Shouldn't
Yeah,
that be the way
somebody
that we
will
do
do things.
things?
It should
Not
be, yeah,
believe
it
in
should
things
very
until we
wrongly.
have proper evidence.
Yeah, most definitely. But I mean, I'm not on here spreading the word of Jesus. I'm on here really spreading the word of my new song that got released today at 3 p.m. and my birthday now, that was 2 minutes ago.
I'm hearing some kind of music in the background. Can you mute that while we have a conversation?
It was a happy
There's
birthday
no,
to my friend, so I'll just
Oh.
jog on. Catch you in a
Well, I
minute,
need you to
Dan.
focus on the topic or I'm going to leave.
Oh, good for you, mate.
Because, like,
who is the
I'm not
dude
going to sit
anyway?
here and
No, but it's pretty cheeky.
I'm
Like,
not
I'm
going to
saying,
sit
wish you a
here and
happy
try to
birthday.
prod you like a child to keep focusing on topic. If you can't be an adult,
Who the
then
fuck are you?
I'm
I'm
not
away,
really
Danny. I'm not being
interested.
spoken to like that, mate. Have a good birthday.
Like I said,
Right, so who are you then again?
I need you to focus up. Why do you believe in Jesus, a mythological figure from Christianity? You don't have to. There's no good reason to believe in this. So you
In
believe in
Jesus.
a God. There's no reason for you to believe in a God.
Yeah, that's
You
each
just
to their own, mate. I'll deal with that as and when I need
not each to
to.
their own.
Yeah, mate, each to their own for the time being,
You
man.
can be an
Listen,
irrational person if you want to. Is that what your decision is?
oh yeah, most definitely. I wouldn't take
So
it
you have
serious in
no
this.
reason. Thank you. So you have no reason to believe what you do. You can't give an answer. Thank
I
you.
don't believe in it. I don't even believe in it like that. You're going on like I'm on here spreading the word of God, Joe. You crazy guy.
You're the crazy one that believes in a God. You said that you
mate,
believe in a God. You said that you
I
believe
do
in
believe in a
Jesus.
God. I do believe God. Jesus is
Okay.
real, you fool. Jesus
Oh
is
yeah.
real.
He's
Jesus
fake.
is real. He is a real
He's a fake
person.
son of a bitch.
Documented person, bro. The guy
Jesus
is
is
in
a
the
fake
guy is
son
in
of a
the
bitch.
Quran as well. So
Where's
that
the
means that
proof?
you believe all faiths. So if you've
Where's
got
the
no
proof,
faith at
Danny?
all, that means you've got no hope at
Where's the
all. So
goddamn proof, Danny?
you
Where's the
will go to
goddamn
hell,
proof?
bro. You're the one going to hell, bro. So
Where's
that's
the
you.
proof,
You'll
nigger?
go to hell because of that. So if you
Nigger.
you know if you don't believe in nothing,
Nigger
you
Jew.
can go to hell.
God damn it, faggot! You need to kill yourself now. God damn it, listen.
Danny,
I need to
Where's
kill
your
myself now.
motherfucking
You
proof,
can't say that
nigger?
on here, bro. You're gonna have to go for that. I've got to kill myself.
I'm
Get
gonna have
out
to
of
go
here.
for that. Well, it's a shame I'm gonna miss all the great
You
conversations
don't
we
even
have
put your real
with you just
name or your
talking
real
over
accent.
people. But now
God,
I'm
you
gonna
lied
get mad
out, you
because I said
weird
a bad
out.
word. But you
this
talk
out.
over people
you
all the
do it.
time. Now my good conversation with you has got to come to an end, nigger.
Yo,
Fucking kill
we've got a
yourself, fucking
final
stupid
madman on
bitch
here.
over
We've finally
Danny's
got
going
a
to
fuck
get your
mad
that
channel
bitch.
bro.
reported.
Kill yourself,
Oh,
you goddamn
I'm
stupid
loving
fucking
it, you
nigger. God
Danny,
super
damn it,
guys. You've made my
motherfucker.
yeah,
birthday.
fuck me.
You've made my birthday, you have.
Danny,
I
it's going to
finally
get
had the mad lunatic on my panel. Go on, you can move along now. Anyway, you've given me a couple of clips. I'll get a few views out of you. See you later, our kid.
Oh, honestly, it's going to get your channel reported. Fucking hell. What a spud for you. Where do we get these?
That was a bit of fun, that there.
Muscles.
I had to go in and come on, man. I've not had a good row like that on the internet for a while, especially with the lunatic who's talking about God. He's an atheist.
He's an atheist.
So I don't give a fuck whether you're a devil worshipper, mate. I don't care.
Probably is one.
I don't even give a fuck. He's an atheist. Like even if he's an atheist, a believer, a non-believer, whether he's a spiritualist, he's a full of shittist, is what he is. Because he didn't have a real accent for a start. He sounded like he was bloody Scottish, American, and Irish at the same time. I couldn't make out what it was. So clearly, just a troll. But yeah, I feel like when he turned around and said, "What makes me believe in Jesus?" When I said, "Well, Jesus is an actual human being," which is a fact. That doesn't mean he was Jesus' son, Jesus' son, God's son. But the fact of it is Jesus had a real parent, which was Mary. The Mary, which it's in the Quran. I would have debated, had put an accent on with. Oh, I should have let Carrington on. Carrington wanted to debate him. See, Secret, if anything ever goes like that, just turn your mic off and let me roll on.
Nah, man. That pissed me off there.
That's where then you just tried to put your eggs in a toaster. He just wanted to wind you up. Yeah, but I got the joke out of it though. It was me that got the actual buzz out of like that guy then coming on, and like I liked it when the guy was dumb enough to say like, what makes you believe in like there's a Jesus, and it's like, what? Like, man, I don't believe there's a Jesus, man. Even the Muslims will tell you there's Jesus. Like the Buddhists will tell you there's Jesus. Like it's in their scriptures as well. So, man, there's either Jesus or no Jesus. There's either death, life after death, all that bit is before. But while I'm here, I care about now. Some mad guy who's on at 12 o'clock at night looking to walk around and ask people, do they believe in God or not? I think he should find himself one of them bells and go chinging through a town centre with it. I think what he's done there, Secret, he's put out, because I've hashtagged the word live StreamYard, he's looked for a live StreamYard to join.
Fuck knows, man.
Because the link's automatically inside there so many times, is it the link? Because I don't know who that was, or does anyone else know who it was?
No idea. But I know that you get the odd American jumping about doing what he did, which is N-bombing you. He kept using that word, and that's what they do. They come on, they keep throwing that word in, and then they report your channel. That's why I was telling you to fucking drop them.
Yeah.
Can't let them use that N-word. That's what they do. They
And
use that.
you know how to pop up on a rock. And you know how to pop up when someone comes on. Secret told me the way before, but I don't normally do it. But his face then, yeah, I didn't know then, and so I mean, I thought he was serious in his debate, because even was it Carrington said then, I do like listening to a good debate, but I do love jumping in when someone wants to be rude. But yeah, I mean,
Carrington's brilliant. She is. You like her.
she's being rude towards you, and just some people just sound angry. Gosh, I always sound angry but confused. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. What that guy didn't like, yeah, is that he was actually losing the debate. That's what he didn't like. Like, he didn't like the fact that I was basically like, I had an answer, because usually people, when they say, "Oh, I believe in that," they don't usually have like this. I come from a multicultural area. I've got friends that are Muslim. I've got friends that are bleeding Hindus. I've got friends that pretend that they're Muslims to the parents, and then every weekend they're out doing all types of haram, which they shouldn't be doing. Which is in their world. In their world, that word means breaking God's laws. So yeah, mate, I grew up in a society of different mixed of religions, mate, and I've grown up with people who are atheists as well, who don't care about any part of it. I've got some mates who are God-fearing people. I've got some friends who suddenly have not been religious at one point in their life, been and done a big ass long sentence in jail, and come out and been full on Christians and Catholics or whatever they become. All I know is it just really ain't my thing, yo. And that dude there has just been shown what time it was, mate, really. I feel like he just got made to look like a sausage.
Well, he did die, especially when we were trying to wish you a happy birthday. He was just sitting being a fucking dick. That's what put my back up. He was being rude to you, the host.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's your birthday, so, you know.
I've got to let everyone know that I'm ready for a good challenge if anyone ever comes on and tests any of us. I can argue back. I'm all right, man. That's why I thought, here we go. I've not had to sit and look at my phone and concentrate in a while on what someone's saying to me carefully and listen and have to think about what answer I'm going to come back with. Because like you get, in the past, you know what I mean, where I've had it. That's why then, he reminded me of somebody, and I was saying, this is Paddy, isn't it? And I don't want to say which Paddy that I think it might be, but I feel like it might be him because he kind of has the same MO as that. But there and again, no, he wouldn't have been dropping N bombs.
Exactly. So it is one of these.
With it being a so many hour podcast, so I can't really see it really being that bad, the fact that that guy said that.
Oh, yeah. Aye, that's cool.
Yeah, man. Calvin back doors. Right, people, thank you very much for joining me on my birthday on here, man. We're going to be back tomorrow at some point, even if I just click on just to say hello to everybody. Kick him out, Rebecca's written.
Yeah, man.
He's been kicked back. You buzz off, Becky. You know me. I buzz off shit like that. Sometimes I come to YouTube for some of that. Yeah, I love having a good debate with someone. You got to think he was an atheist versus someone who's a half believer in goodness. Like, if I didn't believe in God, then I probably wouldn't be where I am today. Meaning, at one point, I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in nothing apart from filling up my pockets with as much money.
You've got no hope if you've not got something like that. You were totally right, but the guy was just being a complete dick.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. If I weren't as on the ball, then I would have looked the cunt. But because I was on the ball, it ended up turning around on it, and that's where then that's where he had to start using his race bait.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you're saying race bait to a white guy, fam. What you talking about? Now, if my brother was here, that'd be a different situation.
No,
He's
not saying it to you. He's saying it so your channel gets removed.
Yeah.
Because you're letting essentially somebody sit on your panel using that word.
Yeah. Well, what about because I kicked him though?
It doesn't matter. It's meant to, like, you're in control of your channel. So as far as YouTube's concerned, you're meant to get rid of these people push right away. You're not meant to let them sit and keep using words like that. That's the new thing. Instead of P bombing you, it's N bombing you.
Right, okay.
So you need to listen
Jesus.
to people in real time instead of just arguing with somebody and not realising what's going on, my friend.
I need an internet gun so I can blast them down the phone.
Hey?
An internet gun. We are British.
Yes, we
We
are.
should be.
And that was the other thing. He's sitting there telling you how to speak English. Is he for real? An American telling an Englishman, of all people, how to speak English.
You think he was generally American?
Whatever, but he's pretending to be English and then correcting you. So that just makes him sound like even more a moron, eh? Right?
You can't correct me. I don't even speak proper English. I speak bleeding slang.
Doesn't it matter? You can speak any slang from England you want. It's still English, eh? It's your language. That's the
My
point.
language,
English.
plenty American mother, man.
Fuck me, mate.
Yeah, our language to you Americans. We'll take it back and give you the German one. Cheeky little
Even
bleeding
German
dog,
would be too good for them.
supporting, hiding,
Danny,
loving.
even German would be too good for them. Give them French, fuck it.
No, not French, man. Not with Bridget, with Macron. Man, Bridget. That's funny that Rebecca coming in and writing, just kick him out, you know.
Yeah, man. Well,
Hilarious, Becca, like writing that, you know, like 4 minutes ago. Kick him out. This Becca sat there at night time listening to this, like, what the fuck's going on Danny's thing? I'm just blipped out of my head. I'm not blipped, yeah. I've not even lit up the big spliff, you know. It's gone past 12 o'clock and I've not even got the big spliff that should be getting me high. I've still got the end of the little bit one, the little bit like, I'm saying it all wrong. I should have lit up the big zoot and just left a couple of drawers I had left on the end of that, yeah. Right, maybe the middle of the night or something like that, or like 2 to 3 drawers before you go to bed, whatever. But yeah, I should. Instead, I'm sat here with the end of a split when I should be sat here with the beginning of it. Harrington using a VPN. Yo, bro, man, everyone's using a VPN now, bro. Everyone needs to get a VPN as well. That's how you get around that mad ban stuff and that.
yeah. Starmer wants to.
This is what they're pushing us towards. I actually thought to myself one day, imagine the day that I get a VPN. And it's like, now, you need a VPN, mate.
Yep.
It's not only the cyber attacks now, mate, it's some controlling what you bleeding watch. And if you think that I'm sending pictures in and stuff like that, yeah, into the internet, to any sites that say that you want to be fucking 18 or anything like that, mate. So basically, if you want to go and watch the new Katie Price movie, then you fucking got to send a picture in of you fucking, you know, you've got to send a picture of your face in or your ID. Or if you want to if you're Kim Kardashian Part 2, you've got to fucking, seriously, you've got to send ID in. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's been backfiring on the government now because when they ask you do you want to make an ID, people can say yeah, and it actually gives you a government person's face. So a lot of people have been just using the actual person's government face, meaning like it's been given them an actual the local MPs. So loads of people have chose Keir Starmer. So yeah, apparently when the government go like that to everybody, you know, like to all the sites, hi everybody, like remember the deal that we did years and you told us you'll give us everyone's data. Can we have it all, please? And they're all going to get a picture back of everybody and they're all going to look like Keir Starmer.
Brilliant. That's excellent. That's what they've done. That's the troll back. Like that's the one thing that that's why the video that I watched it on was there is going to be
thousands of Keir Starmers. So I remember thinking, what the fuck's this shit? So I watched it, it was like, the thing is going to backfire on him. You can make this thing with this, and it starts showing you about how it asks you, do you want to make your ID? And when you say yeah, it then suggests. When it suggests it puts up like government people's faces, and you can fucking pick that picture. That is hilarious, because all it's then doing is it's then scanning the person's face, and it's because it's an adult's face. It's letting it. It's letting it through. Yeah. So when they go through it now, the Keir Starmer's been watching all types of mad shit. Oh man, I love it when something backfires like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking Keir Starmer, like, we'll bring that law in. Why not? Fuck a few people up. It'll piss a few people off. Then next minute, his wife is like, asking him, "You've been signing up to all these sites, haven't you?"
Yeah.
Well, you know,
One person watching all that website.
mate. Do you know what? I've actually that before, right? Yeah, is a bit of a premonition, because I've actually wanted and was hoping. If you've noticed, I put USA and StreamYard inside the description, because I wanted like we had American randoms that time going into like them chats. That's why I done it, because I thought I want some of these random Americans, but it's just unluckily enough for me. I ended up with a Bible one. I would have rather a Joe Biden supporter. So I could have a row with him about that.
Supporter, mate.
But that guy was just on there, like he thought he was God with the way that he was going on.
Oh yeah.
It's like gonna stick me in position, like you're sitting me down or something, and trying to like give me a lesson and a teaching.
I'll try to lecture you, mate.
Yeah, mate, about God and shit. Bro, I don't even do God. Like, what are you on about, man? What's this guy? Where's this guy come from? You might have seen them rosy beads, or what have you got on there?
That's a cross.
He might have thought that we were on here doing the Christianity.
Nah, I only put that on after he went away.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right, man.
What, in Greece? Greek
Rebecca doesn't believe in God, but she's not on here giving it out. She needs to believe in God. Send it back on. Everyone is getting distracted. It's vanished again. Where's the list? Epstein and that. I saw this morning 150,000 sick, which I believe will be gig. There's a petition. Well, there can be a petition, Calvin, mate, but sadly enough, bro, we're living in a land of what you've just said there, manipulation, bro. Let me tell you, bro, they've got Donald Trump and the balls. They must have, because, like you said, go on.
There were certain people, right? Trump was all set to have that list released. That was going to be one of the best things he's ever done, right? And then a certain group went to the White House to visit him. And after that group had been to visit, and it was public, this wasn't like a closed door meeting or anything. Once they'd been to visit, a whole load of stuff just kind of got kicked into the long grass, and he's not went.
Were they British people?
Pardon?
Were they British people?
No.
Okay.
These are from
thinking that they're British people because there was a British family member that was involved with the with their main.
No, they don't care about that British family are nothing compared to the guys I'm on about.
Okay.
Rule the world behind the scenes. They have all the powers of position.
You're on about BlackRock and shit.
No, I'm talking about the demographic of people. The type.
Okay.
They're all of the same religion.
I know what you're on about. You're on about the princes of the world.
Nope.
I know what you're not talking about the people who are Palestine. Oh, we're talking about the people who don't like him that have been doing.
That the what? You've disappeared there. No volume, Danny. Oh, you've disappeared totally. Catch you in a bit, Kelvin. I don't know if there's anybody still here, but we don't seem to be getting Danny back. And I'm not entirely sure if this will keep running when I leave or not. I'm going to have to bounce him off out in the morning. Danny, I don't know what it'll do when I jump off, mate. I don't know if it'll end or not. Or if it'll keep running and just nobody will be here. Right. Folks, on behalf of Danny, thank you for joining, and I'll catch you all in a bit. Speak to you later, Danny, mate. Hope you have a good birthday.